right button.
Chili sprinkles.
So, once again, everyone is here at the Slayer's Take, preparing to take on another contract. It's not actually Vanessa. Vanessa only shows up on Sundays, because that's Merton's day off. That's my new headcanon, and I'm sticking to it. Merton's sitting behind his desk. Urzin in his traditional place next to him, covered in flour, and watching out.
Just as Merton likes it.
Just as Merton likes it. The Displacer kitten, curled up on his seat as normal, watching everyone scratching at the furniture. And a pretty large troop comes in. We have Estegon, the slightly sort of dirty, outdoorsious looking wood elf, with his long bow in hand. Lucien, the...
It's a bit new. You see, like, there are some marks, magical marks on the bow now.
Is he stroking it lovingly as always and
as always?
Yeah.
To it? That's still the same.
Occasionally whispering to it like, "So much damage.
So much damage.
Plus 10 to all attacks." Beside him is Lucien, the heavily armored tank of a tiefling, still a bit bruised around the eyes and mouth after his impressive bout a few nights ago. I think, are you wearing your new addition to your costume, which is a cobalt skull with a belt going for the two eyes? Or...
Absolutely.
Absolutely, good. There with pride. Somewhere
it looks like Cobalt is always sucking his dick. It's amazing. I'm sorry.
Chorus, who was probably already here reading a book, the not dwarvish gnome, with his book, and the little spider.
I am clutching my shield and looking around nervously.
slightly terrified at all times. Cecilia is new to me. What does Cecilia look like, and what's his sort of countenance?
Sicilian looks like a human-like creature, but he has horns and a tail. And it is Sicilian Anthony Percival Clarence Ravenhold Harvey Lodway the Fifth. Thank you very much.
So you see Merton kind of looks at you, sort of looks at where your name's written down on his sheet, and then turns over to the next page to finish reading it.
Can we call you Ceci for short? Because I have a very bad memory. I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to remember all of that.
It will be Lord Harvey Lodway the Fifth.
Yes, certainly, Ceci. Not a problem.
Merton's
Sicilian grumbles.
Merton's eyes travel across to Smellijo.
You enlarge my owl.
I'm trying to make it smaller. Who stands there with his faithful, heavily robed bodyguard and slightly creepy looking owl. Creepy in that adorable Invader Zim sort of way. The old decrepit man slowly gathering a worrying amount of power. And then behind them in comes Rogar, just kind of looking like a very dangerous man should, all leather and sharp things. And another new taker comes in, Vladimir.
Vladimir!
I imagine throws both doors open as he enters.
Yeah, I think Vladimir, like, you hear him before you see him, because he's just greeting people that he doesn't know. He's like, "Oh, very good to meet you. It's a nice day." "No, it's not." And then you see the door swing open as a man with a long beard and relatively long hair, he's got armor on. He's got like scale mail on. He's got a shield on his back. It all looks like his armor looks a bit foreign. And yeah, he comes and he's like, "I hope I'm right here. Is place for Slayer's Take? Ah, Smelly Joe, I know you. I've seen you before."
Yes. No. Rasputin.
Well, Rasputin is a brother of mine. Twin brother, to be exact. He's dead now. I killed him. Vladimir is my name.
Ah, yes. Vladdy. Have you
Yes.
met Ceci?
No.
Oh.
Who of these fine people is Ceci? Is
That
little
one?
person or?
He's the one next to the dwarf.
Ah. Hello,
I'm not a dwarf.
Vladimir. Vladimir extends his hand to Sicilian the Fifth. That's what I remembered of the name.
It is Sicilian Anthony Percival, etc., etc., etc.
Vladimir
Even
just
he-
nods. Doesn't
he
say
can't
anything. Vladimir. King in the North. No, I'm sorry. Well, I signed up for contract. Is everybody here as well? Is a large group of people?
Yes, it appears as if we have quite a few for the contract today, says the slightly scarred halfling behind the table. Possibly a good thing, although, especially since we have 2 initiates, I expect the more experienced among you, Smellage, maybe not Smelly Joe, but
I'm not an
Lucian,
initiate.
Lucian, I expect you to keep an eye on our new initiates, keep them from getting killed too quickly.
I will.
Yes, the job for today, it is a relatively simple one on paper, although we all know how often that turns out to be the case. The contract is from
All the
this...
way?
Sorry?
Oh, sorry, I did not want to interrupt.
Well,
You
you
said
did.
how often does it turn out? I thought we were playing guessing game. I was clearly wrong.
You were.
Is your
The-
brain maybe still frozen?
Frozen from what?
Maybe we should let the dwarf behind the desk finish what he was saying.
No, please,
Yes,
carry
Ersin.
on. Get it all out of your
Ersin.
systems now.
Then no more talking. Carry on, Merton. I'm listening. So anyway, do any of you spice?
The contract is from the son of a drow we had a contract from earlier. Apparently he is unable to complete a job himself and requires us to do it for him. He was going into the Underdark to a nest that he knew of, a nest that phase spiders lay their eggs in. You need to head down there, through a tunnel that I believe some of you are familiar with from another journey, and bring back as many phase spider eggs as you can. We don't need anything from the phase spiders themselves, so killing them is not actually part of the contract. We just need their eggs.
Can the spiders be tamed? Do you know?
Sorry, the spiders? Phase spiders? Oh no. Incredibly vicious creatures, and very dangerous. What more, they have the ability to hop between planes, as I understand it, so they're also very hard to capture.
I want to hug one.
You want to hug a phase spider.
Yes.
I'm sure you'll get the chance. As
Ah.
it's slowly devouring your eyeballs.
How is your shield spell doing? Still good?
Mine?
No, Chorus's.
Oh.
It should work.
Good. That might help with your phase spider hugging attempts. Anyway, the contract was given out by a Mr. Drotst. Mr. Drotz will meet you in the what was it? Ah, yes, the the Dragon's Eye Inn, just down the street. Yes, if you head down there, he should give you more information if you want it. Yes. Oh, and it is 250 per egg you bring back. So grab a few if you can.
I better grab a lot, seeing as there's so many of us.
Indeed. Do you want your traditional pies?
No, it's fine. We'll just,
Okay.
use the lower level players as human shields. We'll be fine.
Well, we ran away. We're with eggs.
I didn't catch that.
Maybe we should.
Depends on the quality of the pies. I only take the best.
I should actually point out, since we have some new members, Erzin here is somewhat possessed by a lich or something. I haven't really been keeping track, but it gives him the ability to make magical healing pies. It is best if you do not question it.
I would like pie. Is pie good?
They're actually quite delicious.
I would like pie, yes.
Very well. Today I have one healing pie, one greater healing pie, one hearty pie, one death pie, and a portion of the righteous butter.
Well, it's slim pickings.
I do also could do one extra pie, but I can either give you one extra death pie or one extra greater healing pie.
I turn to the rest of the party and say out loud, as I am right now, that I'm saying everything that I'm doing. No, what about an extra death pie? Because there are 2 new people, and they're likely to die, and then they'll be able to die again.
And we do not want corpses when Smelly Joe's around. He might do things to them.
For once, Smelly Joe is saying something sensible. But yeah, the second dead pie, I guess.
Smelly Joe, if I die, you have full permission to resurrect my corpse. As soon as Spirited has left it, not before. That would be greatly immoral.
Oh, no, I always wait. You have to be a corpse for me to resurrect you. Is Herclock around? I want to know if...
resurrection.
I want to know if Herclock would want to eat any of these ones, because we could always bring back a sample if they do fall in battle.
Well, he did like some arms the other day.
Herclock said something about having a mass to do or sermon or something.
Yeah, masturbating, I think he said, and you misheard him.
Normally he just loudly informs me he is masturbating, and then often just walks into my bedroom.
Under your desk. Well, anyway, let's divide up the pies so the 2 newbies can have a death pie each. Estigon, you probably want the greater healing pie because reasons.
No, I actually don't. But
No? What pie do you want?
I want the righteous butter.
So you can put it with the other righteous butter that you've got that's going off. That's 2 now, isn't it, that you haven't used?
No, I used one. The other one, I put the rotten one. I put in the same session in a rotten pie and gave it to the orc. The orc was apparently very smart and.
God, I forgot about that.
It's all through my trap.
Very smart. One in the middle of a fight, not expecting it.
But I said I'm not very skillful in telling lies.
Okay, then, Lucian, what sort of pie do you fancy?
Well, I could probably do without at the moment, but
Okay.
I'm always partial to a party pie, if no one else needs it.
It would be wise to give somebody with a bit sustainability the healing pie, in case of somebody fell and he could feed them that pie.
I guess. Chorus and Rogar?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I die very easily and frequently. To be honest, in the last sentence, I think I may have died a little.
But you do not stay dead, that's the thing.
I keep shocking grasping him to keep his heart going.
Just every morning you go up to his bed and just shocking grasp him. Oh, thank you.
I call
did
him
that
my
just
alarm
for fun.
clock. Well, we need to divide up these pies. Let's not spend 4 hours doing it.
Yes, if you could all stop trying to be polite and just request a pie, that would be wonderful.
I'll
I
take-
have already taken mine. I'm out of the equation.
I'll take the hearty pie.
Passes
I'll
the
take
pie to
Healing pie.
Passes the great healing pie to Chorus.
Thank you.
That leaves a regular healing pie, and that's it.
Oh wait, did Chorus take the greater? Rogar, did you want the healing, or should I?
No, you take it.
I will take the healing pie. There we go, that's all good. Now let's get to the bar. Nearly closing time.
It is
It's
10 in the morning.
It's nearly opening time.
Get out! Just get out of my office.
Before we go, Merton. Spice? Do you spice?
Later, Joe. Later,
Excellent.
after the mission.
I really do need to decide how much spice I've got.
Yeah,
and
I've decided
then
you've
start my
probably-
little trade.
You've probably got 100 golds worth of spice, so that's 10 fists of spice.
Oh man, I was hoping it'd be like more of an empire sort of building amount of spice.
Now you
but,
could always
fair
like
enough.
cut that with something else, doing a alchemy kit. But all right, so there isn't actually a bar to head to down the road, but you do head down.
Okay, just run into any building. This is now a bar.
Yeah, I'll make whichever building you run into the new bar.
Well, the one on the right's the magic
Where
shop.
is Barn now?
Yeah, we'll go to the basement.
Cool. So you guys all head to the Dragon's Eye Inn, an inn so named for the large bronzed dragon's eye that in the middle of it, which you understand they actually at one stage acquired from the Slayer's Take, and it's kind of became like an unofficial Slayer's Take, kind of like how policemen have policemen's bars. This has become like the Slayer's Take bar. And you all get yourself comfy. It's not hard to spot the your contact waiting here. He's the only half drow in the building. Dark skin, slightly pointed ears, quite a badly like bruised up face. Like it looks like he's taken one hell of a kicking recently, and is still sort of on the recovery. And when he sees you guys all come in, he stands up and sort of limps his way across, like he's putting a lot of being pained for moving in his ribs and his leg, and comes over. It's like, wow, they sent a lot of you guys. It's good. It can be dangerous down there. I am Drutst.
Excellent. Drutst, was it?
Yes, Drutst. Dieherden.
Pleasure to meet you.
You may have trouble believing this, but that's not the stupidest name I've heard today. Not even top 10, apparently.
Oh, wow. What is your name?
Joe. Uncle Joe, actually.
Uncle Joe.
I'm Lucian.
Nice to meet you, Lucian.
People call me Smelly Joe.
There we go. Now that's the stupidest name I've heard today. Right.
Sicilian, introduce yourself.
Good day. My name is Sicilian Anthony Percival Clarence Ravenhold Harvey Lafay V. A pleasure to meet you.
I'm sure it is. Right. Anyway, I'll just get seated. I'm still a bit banged up. So a few of you might...
What happened? You look like shit.
Well, a few weeks ago, or a week or two ago.
This happened a few weeks ago.
Yes.
So must be treated. They still look very bad. I am doctor. Sit down.
They've been treated a couple of times now, including...
Not by me.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, I on my way out of the Underdark, I work in the Underdark as a ranger. I go down there and get exotic plants and fungi and minerals and bring them up here to sell. I was ambushed at a checkpoint that had until then been empty. A cobalt and its Lamia that led them. They beat me up, took my stuff, and sent me back here. And in return, my mother sent the Slayer's Take down there to, kill them, I believe. I think some of you might...
We did.
Yeah, she mentioned there was a paladin amongst them. Well, thank you for that. It's good to know they won't be hurting anyone else. But unfortunately, I haven't healed as well as I hoped, and I've not been able to go down and complete a contract I had. There is a phase spider nest. You see phase spiders jump between this plane and the ethereal plane, but they need somewhere to lay their eggs. They've chosen a place in the Underdark, a place that has become of religious significance to the Drow, since their affinity with the spiders. They don't guard it particularly well, but I need somebody to go down there, collect the phase spider eggs, and come back. That's all. There might not even be a need for violence if you don't run to any Drow patrols or anything like that.
Sounds simple enough.
I'm listening. Carry on.
Good. I've drawn a map. It can be quite complicated down there, but if you stick to this, you should be okay. And yes, I need the phase spider eggs quickly, preferably as well. That's why I'm paying so much. I don't want my reputation being tarnished and not getting any more contracts in the future. That's everything,
Very
I guess.
well. Mm-hmm.
Do you have any
Very
questions?
Very well, one thing. Now the ointment I've applied to your wounds, let it rest for about 3 hours, and then sit next to flame so it crusts, and then wash it off. Is it largely made out of rhinoceros cum, but I heard is very effective from Eastern medicine.
He sniffs his arm. Okay. This arm wasn't particularly wounded, but okay. Maybe should've-
Oh, now I understand. You are half drow. Those are not bruises. Oh, I am sorry.
Yes, it's actually kind of a color reverse situation.
We do not have very many drow where I come from. It's racist of me. I am sorry. I apologize.
I can do a quick medicine check for you if you want.
I think we should focus on the things at hand here, which is very important. Where the hell did you get rhinoceros semen from, and where can I get some?
I brought it from home.
Oh.
I think he's fine.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, it just looked kind of like he got the shit kicked out of him, and healing magic only goes so far unless it's done by someone particularly powerful.
I do think you need to take a long rest, though.
It's weird. I took a long rest. I didn't completely heal all injuries.
Oh, you are not player character. I understand.
No.
You know what always makes me feel better? I'm going to reach out a hand and shocking grasp him.
Thank God you only did one damage. Shouldn't you be doing more damage as a level 5 character?
That should be 2d8.
Oh, I'll have to change that. Actually, I think it's changed in the other game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll one more d8. Let's see if you kill him. He's not got that many hit points.
End of the session. We kill the contractor.
6.
And he dies.
Let me check.
To be honest, if it's that close, maybe we should just kill the fucker and take his money. I didn't say anything.
He doesn't have it on him. So let's
Sounds
see.
like a plan, Joe.
I hit Joe on the back of his head.
Let's have a look here.
No damage.
Joe dies.
No damage. Still he dies.
You want to do non-lethal damage, maybe?
You can't with a spell.
Shocking grasp, I think it's...
You can't because it's a melee attack.
It's okay. He's fine. He has more health than I thought. He's stronger than a kobold. You'd have killed a kobold.
Should I hit him again, lads?
No. I feel much better. Thank you. Ow.
He's delusional. Yeah, hit him again.
Joe, I think if you kill him, the 2 guards in the back there would do some stuff.
The 2 guards in the back get up and shuffle. The 2 guards in the back get up and pretend they can't see anything and shuffle out. They recognize player characters when they see them. They're not getting involved in that.
That's right, boys. Keep walking. I'm the one who knocks.
Speaking of which, are you guys ready to head off? Or do you want to electrocute your contact a lot more?
I mean... Oh no, I'll kill him when we get back.
Nah, after we get mine.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
So
yeah.
you guys head off. Lucian, Smelly Joe, Chorus, you've actually all been to this, and I think Estegon, yeah, you've all been to the entrance to the Underdark before.
Rogar.
So there's, and even Rogar. Sorry, Rogar, you weren't on my screen. I don't know where Rogar's gone. Rogar went off to the bathroom. He's back in the take.
He danced with a gargoyle.
Yes, that's where you had your epic duel with the gargoyle. Yeah, you guys all make your way. It's through particularly difficult foliage. You're pushing through, struggling on your way. Let's see, as I said before, it's kind of just in the forests around, in the hinterlands, in a particularly difficult sort of area to get through. Somewhere that isn't particularly commonly travelled. But you keep on your way, and eventually you find your way to the tree covering a chasm in the ground that leads, and just in the distance you can see a rocky sort of hill that you think leads to has the door in place in it that leads into the Underdark.
I remember this fucking tree.
Looking down into the chasm beneath, you can see a dead Etin slowly dissolving. Missing.
I was going to say, does it have its penis?
No, its legs are splayed, and you can see some vicious creature has removed both of its genitalia.
Damn, I was hoping to harvest some more.
They also need the soft parts first.
Well, he was fairly hard when I took them. Should we carry on? I feel like
Probably.
this has got awkward.
Also,
Yeah.
I get a bad vibe with Drow. They kidnapped my family.
Oh, they're not all bad then. Let's keep moving.
Here's a question. How long is this going to take? Because death pie only lasts for 8 hours, so I'm thinking about when I should eat it. Probably not yet.
No, hold on to it until we're a bit closer to. Well, you can probably eat it now. I think we're only about another hour away.
You're about an hour away, and it was like an hour and a half straight down into the earth. And then that's just to the checkpoint. It looks from the map. It looks like there's a lot of walking between you and the phase spider place. This might take a day or two, actually.
Oh, then hold on to it.
I will wait till we're almost there.
So you cross the tree stump and you make your way to the hill, and before you is a large door placed into the mountain, and written upon the door is "Knock twice to enter."
Oh, Jesus Christ, this door again.
Oh god.
I do not understand the riddle.
Yeah. You have to tell it a knock-knock joke. Last time I came up with a good one, but this time I'm
Knock, knock.
all out of penises. No, you have to knock on the actual door.
I knocked twice.
Who's there?
Me.
Me who?
Cecilian Anthony Percival Clarence Ravenhold Harvey Lotway V.
Can I cover his mouth?
That name is ridiculous. You can come through. It opens up.
It's very good he talked. I panicked and forgot what I wanted to say.
Do you go through, Cecilia?
Sicilian.
Sicilian.
Yes.
Cool. As soon as he goes through, it snaps shut again. Doom.
Oh, fuck.
Knock, knock.
Rogar's knocking.
He didn't. Did he knock? Did you say knock or knock on the door?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He's very
I
quiet
knock
because
on
his
the door
microphone
twice.
is
All right, you-
just a tin can.
You knock on the door. Who's there?
Cows go.
Cows go who?
No, cows go moo.
I didn't really feel any heart in that one. But suppose. And it opens up grudgingly.
I walk in.
I woke up and knocked twice.
Who's there?
I heard.
I heard who.
I heard you were feeling alone, so we came again to keep you company.
Oh, that's really nice. You're a nice dwarf. I'll tell you what, you and all your friends can come through. And it opens up.
Oh, good, an end to this torture.
I finally come up with job why is the door open.
You could always knock on the door even though it's open.
No,
I'm
it's
sure it does
fine.
get lonely.
I go through.
How does the inside behind the door look?
So, yeah, once you look inside, there's a large, like 100-foot across, circular room with a staircase, a stone ancient staircase, running along the wall and spiraling down into the earth. And
Okay,
way below, you can see the flickering of a flame.
Yeah, Sicilian is walking circles lost.
Well, that's useful.
Sicilian's doing what, sorry?
Walking in circles lost.
Oh, because you don't have dark vision.
I have dark vision, but I have no.
I cast light on my holy symbol.
I tap my staff into the ground to cast light as well.
Cool. So some light pops up, and you can see, yeah, the only way to really go is down, following these ancient stairs.
There.
Except for Remuk, who walks off the edge of the stairs and falls to his death.
Also, Jim, I don't know if that's intentional, but we are still on the stairs take.
Yes, I haven't taken you across yet.
Okay.
We don't need a map for everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
You go to the toilet. I don't see a toilet.
Where's the toilet?
I really can't imagine my character going to the toilet.
So you need
He's going to the toilet all the time.
Let's go down the stairs then.
Alright, so you head down the stairs. Yeah, it takes a fair while just walking through this dark, ancient feeling underground sort of like an old nuclear bunker going straight down almost feel. Just deeper and deeper into the stone of the earth. It gets colder as you go. And the kind of flickering flame light you could see down at the bottom grows a little brighter and a little brighter until you kind of reach the last little intersection where you can go deeper. And now I have a map for you. But I'll need to drag your tokens across. I've come to talk to you again.
Bam.
Oh, Jesus. We forgot to,
Could you
Put
give
more
me
people.
dark vision for my light spell?
Sure. What was the light spell was cast on your holy symbol, yeah?
Yes,
So I can just give you an aura of light then.
exactly.
Cool. So it's 30 foot, 15 dim,
I think it's 2020.
2020?
Yeah, it's 40-20. Yeah.
It says 2020 on the spell.
Cool. All players can see light, has sight, safe. Boop. I'll do the same. Actually, I'll leave chorus for the time being because you have dark vision naturally. So as you reach the bottom, you look down. You can see the checkpoint as some of you have seen it before. This kind of old, slightly crumbling, blocky structure surrounding a gate leading into the wall of this circular tower. In the middle is a big statue. But it has changed a little since the others of you visited. Looks like the walls have been patched up a little bit. They've been repaired. Several large, well not large, but human-sized suits of armor have been placed outside of it, sort of standing sentry. And grey-skinned dwarves are manning the walls and looking out. And they're aware of you coming, clearly, because you came down with a light source. So they're kind of watching, suspicious eyes, little sort of stacks of javelins next to them.
Do these dwarves look like assholes?
I mean, all dwarves look a little like assholes. These dwarves look particularly assholey.
It's holy.
I'm going to sort of go, just 1 second, guys. I just want to quickly get something out of my bag. And I'm going to take some undead out of my bag and plonk them next to me. Just filling in the numbers.
Boy?
Girl boy. I asked Mel what I should name the character, and she said girl boy. And so I did. There we go. All good. We proceed. Because there weren't enough of us already.
Yeah, so you're clattering down this huge mob at this stage, jangling bones and preparing weapons, and you march up. The dwarves keep an eye on you.
Shit, I cast mage armor. While I remember, I always fucking forget. I am such a spack. I'm so not used to playing a wizard. I cast mage armor.
I wave shyly and say in undercommon, "Hello there."
I heard a lot of noises there, but I wasn't sure what they meant.
I think he says hello.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hello.
The dwarves on the walls kind of look at each other and look back, and they say something in kind of a harsh tongue. I don't know if any of you speak Undercommon.
Yeah,
I do.
I said hello in undercommon.
Oh, okay. They reply then. All right, that's close enough. And one of the one of the gates opens up to let a guy get into the middle. Then they close that gate and they open up the next one so he can get through without leaving it open. And one of the dwarves comes out, walks up to Lucian, who seems to be in the front, and stops and goes,
Hello there.
Do you speak Undercommon?
No.
Alright, he says something in Undercommon to you that those of you who speak Undercommon says, I don't speak the surface tongue.
He says he doesn't
Bless you.
speak parcel tongue.
Rogar steps forward.
Wait, as he's speaking to Lucian, I constantly cast message and transmit to him what he said.
You tell him what to say? Or what he said?
doesn't speak common.
Yeah, he's translating.
Yeah.
Alright.
Casting message, which is pretty much telepathy.
So now you are aware that he doesn't speak common.
But I don't speak Underdark.
I do. Rogar is right here.
Okay.
Well, I guess we should give up and go home then. Nobody speaks Undercommon.
How do we say hello?
I say hello.
Aye, hello to
Hello.
you two. You got, what is with all these armed and strange men, and I think those are undead kobolds. What are they all doing coming up to our walls?
We're to enter the Underdark on a job.
A job, you say? Do you care to elaborate?
Our business is our business. It does not concern you. We just need to get through.
Well, my business is making sure this checkpoint doesn't fall into dangerous hands again, and making sure dangerous folk who might cause harm to the Drugal Empire don't make their way in here to do so. This
We're
is a
not
checkpoint.
after you.
Well,
You know, after we cleared it
You know,
last time,
I-
we really should have
I-
kept the checkpoint.
I am one of 5 or 6 members that cleared this checkpoint for you.
wait. That was you. So that means the guy looks around, spots Smelly Joe and goes, "That's the fucker who assaulted my husband."
Oh,
You say assaulted. He forced his intentions upon me.
He was invisible, trying to make his way through the door, and you assaulted him. And then when he told
Is
you he
that
just
what he
wanted,
told you?
and then when he told you he just wanted to go home and get back to me, his loving husband, you assaulted him again, homophobe.
He was touching me inappropriately. I asked him to stop. I said I was an old man and innocent, and he defiled my person. He's a monster. You shouldn't trust him. Trust me.
That would be more convincing if you weren't surrounded by the undead.
Are you saying I'm not attractive?
I
Bit
really,
bony.
this might be getting off topic. Look, I just need to know what you're going through here for. And if it's something
Don't kill gays. I don't say that loud enough that you can hear.
we just want to hunt face spiders. We mean no harm to you. Please, let us in.
You want to hunt phase spiders. So that's in Drow territory.
Yes. Is that an issue?
No, that's fucking fantastic. We fucking hate the Drow. Yay, open up, lads. Let 'em through.
Then open the fucking gates.
Wait, I have a question, Mr. I Hate Drows. Probably not just because they're gay. If we happen to kill any drows, would you offer a reward in any shape or form or fashion?
Oh, no. Officially, we and the Drow are at peace, but, you know, we still think they're dicks. So if you want to go through and kill them, that's great, but we can't, like, sanction it. Officially, you know, it's not a good thing, but unofficially...
I'm not saying
it's grand.
sanction it, I'm just saying on the way out we could casually mention that a few of them died, and you could casually mention that you've got a few hundred gold coins that are lying around that you know, wouldn't mind if we took.
Yes, this is all still in Undercommon, which I believe Smelly Joe speaks as well.
I speak Undercommon. Yeah.
It's like, roll a persuasion check for me, Smelly Joe. With disadvantage for being a homophobe.
I am old as well, so...
Yeah.
12. Double 12s. Disadvantage means nothing to me. My rolls are still shit.
He looks thoughtful, and he's like, if you come through and you've maybe killed a few drow, don't bring any ears or anything, as nice as that would be. We're not supposed to have drow ears anymore. I might have a few gold for you.
We can
What
sell some ears to you, then take them with us?
Sorry, what was that?
No. He says he doesn't want the ears. What if we happened to bring the ears through and showed them to you and then took them with us? Just so you'd get a kick out of it and, whatever gets you off.
I mean, officially I'm appalled by the idea, but if it should happen,
But do you want to eat some? They're delicious.
You eat drow ears? No.
Yes.
Wouldn't
I'm
it be
good.
waxy?
Open
They're
the doors.
amazing marinated.
Let's just let them through. Let's get them out of our hair.
I'm pretty sure they are talking about organizing revolution. I do not understand this language.
I have no idea either.
They open up the gates and allow you to pass through.
Well, that went better than expected.
They kind of watch you on your way by. There's only like a handful of them, but they keep an eye on you as you go in.
Can I, when I will walk closer past one of these armors, can I take a closer look? Just look at it, not touch.
Yeah, sure. Do you get kind of quite close to it?
I want to know what kind of armor it is and if there's anything off.
It's
magical.
It's full plate mail, and when you get a little too close, it turns its head and looks at you.
Cool. I'll go for it.
As Joe walks past, he sort of notices the magical armor and sort of goes, "Spice? Spice? Anyone? Spice?"
Maybe when you come back with drow ears, we'll get a little spice, you know what I mean?
What is spice you are talking about?
The spice? What? I don't know. I wasn't talking about spice. I said this is nice.
What is spice? What
You're
is?
not a cop, are you?
You've got to tell me if you are.
Yes, them's the rules.
Joe,
All right.
I am not a narc. Look at me.
Alright, everyone, if you could stop moving, because I need to grab all your tokens again. Come back here.
No!
Let's just grab all of you like that. Boom. I think that's everyone. Yeah. So you guys continue along your way and enter the kind of enter the underways that connect all the different great caverns and caves of the Underdark, following the map that was left behind by this given to you by this ranger. So yeah, you trundle along, following the.
How good is the map, by the way?
It's pretty good, actually. He clearly, he must know his stuff somewhat as a ranger, because yeah, you definitely can follow it pretty easily. It gives directions, it gives like landmarks, even for people as confused as Smelly Joe is.
He's a terrible ranger, but he'd make a fantastic sat-nav.
So yeah, you continue on. Sorry, I'm just getting the next little bit ready. The ways you kind of follow tend to be quite narrow corridors, normally about 15 to 10 feet wide. You can see narrower ones go off to the side in places, and at cases you have to take go off in extra directions in order to connect to new sort of underways. It almost feels like some of these are like traveled routes. You see footprints in the ground. Occasionally you come to like a chasm that's been covered over by a big chunk of rock to make a sort of bridge. But there's not much in the way of other life as you go along. Occasionally, like, the closest you find is like large clusters of mushrooms that make up underground gardens.
Can I do a nature check on those mushrooms to see if they are in any way magical and going to make me sweat for 3 weeks?
Yeah, sure.
Can I assist him on this?
Sure.
I want to do a medicine check to see if you can smoke.
24.
Yeah, these mushrooms are very different from ones you'd normally find on the above grounds. They're Underdark is a strange place and it permeates with magic. These mushrooms definitely are unusual. They're not like the ones you'd find above, but none of them seem to have any particular magical effect, apart from a few that are quite luminous and sort of light up little sections of the underground caves.
The most important question is, are they tasty?
You think some of them are probably okay to eat, and some of them are
I will
actually
take
quite.
two mushrooms.
Yeah.
Some of them are quite thick and kind of look like bark almost. You could use them as bark to make paper and even buildings. You think they're such large and thick mushrooms.
I want to take some small edible mushrooms.
Because rock gnome and I probably have eaten some.
How many would we be able to pick, or do you want a survival roll?
If you're wondering why I'm stalling for time, it's just because I'm having to drag so many different tokens and find a place for them on a map with a very thin.
It's fine.
There we
That's why we're talking about picking mushrooms, Matt.
Yeah, cool.
Hashtag blame Smelly.
Yeah.
There we go.
And the skeletons.
Wait, I never got to pick my mushrooms.
No, you can pick some mushrooms. You can just put down. Which ones would you be interested in? The ones that are kind of like bark and you can make something quite strong out of, or the luminous ones?
The edible one.
Alright, you grab a
the
few
luminous
edible
one.
mushrooms.
I'll grab a few edible and a couple of luminous because I think Herclock will get off on eating edible mushrooms. On luminous mushrooms, sorry.
I think Fog of War is the one,
Let me just fix that.
not the vision.
Fog of War.
I would also. Could I use any of these mushrooms to make potions?
I don't think you
Now
come
we see
across
everything.
any obvious potion mushrooms just on these travels. Now you see
I think
everything.
you also have global illumination, yeah, because I can also see this. I don't know
Okay.
if that's the.
I don't have global
One of this is
illumination
it.
on. Dynamic lighting is on. Restricted.
I can see that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
working on
I
it.
think
Yeah.
you gave us permission to the lighting of the campfires. So
There we go. We're blind.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I can't see anything now.
Well, I'm
All
working
are
on
blind,
it.
blind you see.
All players see light, which is correct. You all should see the light.
I've put it down that I've got 3 of each mushroom, by the way.
Cool. I'll never ask about them ever again, so that's fine.
I mean, here's my question is the mushrooms. Could I use them to brew potions, or are they just like?
Yeah, I don't think you come across any ones that would be useful for potion brewing on the kind of walkways. The more useful ones have actually looks like they've probably already been picked by anyone traveling through this way.
I'll pick some of the luminous ones because I'm blind as shit in the dark, so I can throw them and see in the area where they land. Or is it like are they not luminous enough for that? Is it just like a slight little? Glow?
It's just like a slight glow, maybe like a 10-foot sort of glow, like 10 foot, 5
10
foot.
foot dim, maybe.
5 foot bright,
probably-
10 foot dim. 5 foot dim. Sorry, I'm just
Yeah.
trying to fix it out.
I'll take some. I'll take like 3 of them. Can't hurt.
Can you see now?
Nope.
No.
I do not see why you shouldn't be able to see.
Did you turn Fog of War on again?
I did, but it should be alright.
And we can now see this still.
Alright,
but
well,
you-
dynamic lighting is enabled.
Do you have light of sign? What is it? Line of sight. That should be on.
Yes, line of sight is on.
The problem might be
Oh,
that,
enforced line of sight, yeah.
that-
Bloop.
that
There you go.
That's
Okay,
it.
good. Got it. There's one
That's
thing.
what I meant.
There we go. And let's have advanced fog of war on. So, yeah, you find yourself in one of these narrow corridors, making your way along. Kind of, yeah. That's what you do.
How far in are we? Are we in drought territory?
Yeah,
already, or-
you're not entirely sure yet. You've been walking for a while, and it's hard to kind of tell where you are. There's not. Every now and then you maybe come to some markings you think might mean something, but none of you are experienced enough in Underdark to like understand what they perhaps mean. Until you reach the kind of spot you're coming up to now. Just ahead of you, sort of around here. One sec. There's a little altar, almost like a little stack of stones. And on top of the stack of stones is a spider. And then written on the stack of stones is a warning. I need someone to make a religion check for me, please.
I will do it. Will someone
Oh.
help me?
I think my religion's probably going to be better than yours.
Oh, well, maybe Rogar knows a little about where he is.
I have a plus 11.
If you're training it, definitely. I'll help you.
Also, apparently,
Yeah,
Rogar's favorite terrain is the
okay.
Underdark, so he should be fairly.
Alright, well, I'm aware of that now.
Whatever. Just everyone roll.
Yeah, everyone, somebody out of the many rolls and helpings would figure out this is a little sign to Lolf, letting people know that beyond this point is sacred ground to the worshippers of Lolf, and that effectively going beyond this point is a very stabbable offense.
I'm putting all of my skeletons onto one space, by the way, just to make it fucking easier to move them.
Yes, I was having that trouble earlier.
How far is it to the place we have to go?
It looks like another few hours walk.
The spider on the altar is it stone?
Sorry, what was that?
Spider on the altar, is it stone?
Yes, the spider is kind of a little stone spider. Kind of little like eyes made out of some dark stone that follows you. The passageway to your right, from down that way, you can hear the sounds of music drifting. Sort of an upbeat tempo of music, and there's a little like light coming through, and you can hear voices kind of like talking and chittering and chattering to each other. In Undercommon, from the sounds of it. Actually, Undercommon and Chorus, you recognize something else. Could you roll perception for me?
Sure. I have advantage because of the shield.
Cool. Cool. You recognize there's a bit of Gnomish being spoken there as well.
Oh.
I do need a new bag.
This stealth.
No, do not hear my people.
You dwarfs are awfully uppity.
Not the dwarf.
Rogar, you want to have a wee stealth down there and have a look?
Yeah.
Cool. Give me a stealth roll, please. All right. You slip on down, and you can see there appears to be like a small village in a larger cavern just beyond. The village has a lot of little people around about Chorus's size, but clearly gnomes unlike himself, but with a kind of darkish, rocky texture to their skin. And they seem to be in the middle of celebrating. They're dancing around, drinking, laughing. They've got food that they're cooking over spits and fires. They look kind of like vermin, a lot of the food they're cooking, like rats and large spiders. And they're involved in some sort of...
guys, it's so good to be alive and not have been killed by an adventuring party. Let's celebrate.
Yeah, they're all having a wee party. None of them seem to notice you as you peek your head round the corner, as long as you're only there for a few seconds.
Yeah, they don't seem like anything interesting.
I mean, we could just move on and leave them, but that seems a bit anticlimactic.
Yeah, I want to greet my cousins.
Everybody wants
cousins,
to be
or
fine.
are you from here?
Around, yes. My family and my entire community is usually lives right over the Underdark. But I know these people. They're friends.
Would you be at all offended if we stood here and watched as they killed and eat you?
They wouldn't do that. They're friendly.
I mean, there's no point in insight checking Chorus. He's obviously simple.
Somewhat, yeah. Chorus is
A bit naive.
Yeah.
Rogar, are you where you are right now? Because when you entered that square, they would definitely see you.
Yeah, you know what? Somebody else said they were going in, so I went in. So.
Yeah. So, Rogar, you kind of move ahead, or scouting a little bit. move out into the light of the campfire, and one of the gnomes, kind of drinking and laughing, spots you, points and goes, in Undercommon, "Holy fuck, it's a big tall guy!" And they all look around and look at you and go, "Oh fuck me, they're going to murder us all and take our shit." Oh, this is what
in Undercommon, I say greetings, and I just walk in like peacefully, weapons like on my back.
"Okay, sir, if you're gonna have to kill us, that's fine, but if you could spare the women and children, we'd sure appreciate it. And keep the torture to a minimum. I mean, we're all classy here, we know what's happening."
These would make some fantastic tiny skeletons. Tiny skeletons.
Do these need to be killed?
You have tiny skeletons.
I need more.
I don't know what the old one's saying, but sure don't like that look in his eye. Alright, everyone, make peace with your god.
Structure. There you go, flanking now from chorus.
Oh god, they got skeletons.
Can I say in Gnomis, women you no harm?
That's what dwarves always say. Well, actually, they
Is
don't.
everyone here talking foreign? Don't like it.
Once he's surrounded by skeletons, I'm gonna go, "Skeletons? Dance!" And they're gonna start doing some erotic dancing.
Oh god, looks like they're...
stop it, I'm getting aroused.
Oh god, looks like they're gonna rape old Joe over there. That's a shame.
What, you also have... No, sorry, they don't... I don't understand them.
Yeah, they're speaking Gnomish and Undercommon.
Do you speak common at all?
I'm afraid not.
Well,
actually, wait.
Lesson 1.
Maybe the Elder does. Oh god, look at that one. He's getting stealthing behind us, hoping to get a sneak attack. Yep, just like the last time adventurers came through here. And an older looking deep gnome comes up and hangs his head and goes, "Well, hi there, mighty adventurers. Well, if you feel the need to kill us for the experience of it, we understand. We won't put up much of a fight. Some of us have a blindness spell we might try, but that's really just so we can run away. Well, we'll get on. Well, we're ready."
Oh, greetings. We're not interested in harming you at all.
Speak
Well,
for yourself.
Speak for yourself.
I'm not.
What's the Joe said?
We will not be killing them.
Should we take a vote?
No.
No.
Well, that's nice of you to say that. Clearly demonic individual, but...
No, but like in all seriousness, why would you kill me? Why would we kill you? You're worthless. What do you have? You have bread, maybe some mushrooms? I have no idea.
Oh, bread.
They have bread and
That would be
mushrooms?
nice.
Do not even have bread.
Come get some mushrooms.
Yeah, well, the rock gnomes have
probably
learned how to eat
definitely.
dirt quite successfully, and, we don't like it, but it's either that or, starve. Well, as for why you'd kill us, I don't know. People just seem to like murdering us deep gnomes. The Drogar do it, the Drow do it.
Can I inside check this motherfucker?
Yeah, sure.
I want to see if they're really just like hella evil and they're like, "Oh, we'll stab them in the back."
Yeah, they're all secretly succubi. No, they're just like very downbeaten, and people who are just... It's like, well, we knew it was too early to have our 1 week without a murder festival.
They have like a sign in the back. 6 days without genocide.
First one in my lifetime.
Do you tiny people have a fondness for alcohol at all?
Fondness for it? It's the only thing that makes our miserable existences bearable.
Oh,
That
so
and
you have
spice.
a steady supply. do you have any money? I mean, I have some alcohol. I'm more than willing to share. My spice, on the other hand, you can go offer something for it, but
Oh, I'm
you
afraid
care for
all
some
of our
alcohol?
money got killed in the last massacre 7 days ago.
They killed your money?
I know, they beat some of us to death with our bags of money, while shouting about Palor and, yeah. You know, they weren't too bad all round.
Sounds
But-
like a Palo thing to do.
Yeah.
But this is strange. I mean, none of you have started killing us yet. I mean, you are sexually assaulting one of us with undead, which, you know, par to the
They're merely
course.
dancing for your pleasure.
He's crying, sir. He's crying. He doesn't
No,
cry.
stop that.
Joy. Tears of joy.
Smelly Joe, roll insight to know if no means no. Sorry.
Keep dancing, boys. Keep dancing. They're loving it.
Oh, that's dark. Right. Yeah. Hey, look, if you're not here,
we have visited these.
if you're not
Luckily,
here
I got dark
to,
vision.
if you're not here to kill us,
Sorry, very quickly. I think my character sheet is constantly rolling with advantage, and I don't know why, because it's set to roll 2d20.
Oh,
Click on the cogwheel on the right top. There you
Yeah.
can set it.
Yeah, it's set to roll 2d20, but not always advantage.
We'll work it out later. It's not a problem. I think it's going to be easy enough for Matt to see which number you're
Yeah.
actually rolling.
No, because I think this character sheet puts the advantage in the in the first slot
No,
automatically.
it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay. So it's just that the better ones all the time. Okay.
yeah. Just try rolling a few times, see what happens. But well, if you want, you can join our festival and not being murdered for a week. We've got some dirt, and we got some. Well, we got some very, very strong mushroom vodka, which you're welcome to join in for us.
We actually
That
have
was
another
almost the
mission
sentence.
to do. But thank you.
Oh, what mission are you on, son?
We're looking for phase spider eggs.
A phase spider X? What would you want those for?
We don't want them, someone else does.
Magic ingredient.
Mercenary types. I see how it is. Well, you're on the right track. Further up this way, the whole area is sacred because it's where the phase spiders make their nests. The drow are very fond of it. Head that way, I mean, there's a bunch of places it could be, but if it looks like you got yourselves a map there, you should find it all right. But I'd keep my eyes out if I was you. The drow captain in charge of this area takes his job very seriously. So seriously, he brought a monster from his noble house to come and help him enforce his rule here.
Wait, I have idea. If you say you do not have food, yes?
We have
Well,
dirt, which...
Well, we have tasty rations with bread and dried meat and dried fruit. Even.
No, and please, sir, I can only get so aroused.
Wouldn't it be a better
Exactly.
idea to give him the dead bodies of the spiders to eat? And maybe
here's
the
idea.
drow.
Oh, that as well. But here's the idea: if you go out and distract the drow while we are stealing face spider eggs, maybe 2 or 3 of you die, maybe 5. But that means more of our rations for those that remain. We could make a deal, yes.
I mean, we could maybe do that, actually. We have the ability to turn invisible, and that is how we get around the drow when we have to leave the safety of our cavern. I say safety, it's not safe in the slightest. We are killed here often. But, yeah,
why do
that's
you
something
stay
we
here?
could do, maybe.
Have you thought about digging a pit here? You really only have one way in.
We did, but if you put traps, people decide that you're definitely got something worth hiding, and they just kill even more of you. As it is, they come in, they kill maybe 3 or 4, realize we have nothing, and just get bored and leave.
Maybe some sort of scarecrow.
Why don't you hide your entrance?
Again,
Yes, put your trousers back on.
if
Actually,
you do that, like, adventurers just have this habit of, they find secret entrances, almost like they're very perceptive by nature, and then, there's got to be something valuable behind it. They're always just trying to find magic swords and invisibility potions from us.
You were talking about a monster they brought in. Do you know what it looks like?
What is this monster?
Ah, yeah. It's a terrifying thing. 12 foot tall, claws like swords. Intelligent, though vicious. Very vicious, but it knows how to fight. We only know this because I saw it kill my sons for sport.
Sounds like mother-in-law.
Do you still have
could-
the
could this-
skeleton somewhere?
Could this be a creature of magical origins?
Can I make an Arcana or Nature check just for that? Just from that?
Yeah.
No, but he says the names. I don't know much about it, but I know it's called a Dragoloth. So you can roll from the
It
name.
was wearing a name badge.
What can we roll to know what that is?
Yes.
Whatever skill you think will be most prevalent. Like, I'll give you information depending on the skill you choose to use.
Is it magical? Because Arcana would be.
If you think
Probably.
you'd look at it from an arcanic point of view, yeah, you might have heard of these things. They're kind of like when Lolth takes a particular interest in a household, they'll imbue certain ones of their followers with like incredible power, so they can basically become living weapons.
Oof.
They're these massive, deadly creatures. So many roles. They actually only have a little bit of magical ability, but they mostly rely on just the brute strength of their claws, and they're very hard to hurt. Religious-wise, you know that.
Are they poisonous or anything?
No, I don't. They're not poisonous or anything like that. They're just extremely large and vicious. I think from that you got a lot of good rolls there. You know they're actually resistant to some elements, fire and cold. They're definitely resistant to. Maybe some other ones as well.
Not against poison, though.
No, they're immune to poison. I just noticed there.
Fair enough,
The religion check lets you know, being children of Lolth, they're kind of used to poison.
Well, let's blow some of my cantrips out of the window.
Quick question: Are this drow? Is he from House Deffing?
I'm sorry, sir. I have no idea what house he's from. I just know he's the captain here. He might be.
Guess I need to torture this out of him. I got a little pickle to shave with them.
Well, to be honest, I would
shame.
recommend avoiding contact with them. They move in large numbers and are extremely
Yes.
dangerous.
This is why I had idea of tiny people distracting drow
Well-
in exchange.
I suspect. Oh, my internet cuts out.
No damage to them. It's, if they are good at job, they can survive drow. If not,
And there are plenty of them.
I mean, I actually think
But-
this might be a night. And as you're kind of discussing this from across the camp, you hear like some of the sort of watching deep gnomes let out a feared scream. And as you look over, coming out of the darkness, scuttling along, is a large group of spiders. The two largest ones grabbing two of the deep gnomes, who shout, "Oh no, not again!" as they start to get dragged away.
Now the rape begins.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Like, I knew we wouldn't get to a week, I knew it! And I think I need everyone to roll initiative. Let me just check if my initiative order is clear.
If you select your token, you'll see there's an initiative button at the top left. By the way. Damn it, Vlad.
that's
Pay attention.
what the fuck. Okay, I clicked on the character sheet and it did not work. But I
You need to
rolled it.
select your token as well.
You've got
Yeah, I did.
an extra plus in there by
Yeah.
mistake.
Yeah, there's an extra.
I don't know why I didn't put any initiative modifiers.
Damn, my bird's slow to react. Well, it was an 11 plus 2 plus 2 or
Yeah,
something.
I don't know where the other +2 is coming from.
Don't
Yeah,
worry
no.
about it.
So
Relax,
these character
guy.
sheets will be obsolete.
And you'll be dead anyway.
That's what she said.
That you'll be obsolete? That's kind of sad.
Yeah, she actually did say that.
Boop, boop, boop. That's what I need to do.
Is that everyone rolled?
Yeah, I'm just rolling for the enemies right now.
Smelly Joe appropriately slow to react.
What? Are we
Actually,
helping?
that was Snuffly got a 2. Smelly Joe got a 13, so he's just as
never
fast
mind.
reacted as Vladimir.
Never mind.
My spider got a 20. So there. Angry enemy spiders.
My familiar is better than your familiar. Ha!
Man can fly and gives hand jobs.
It doesn't have hands,
I'm
Joe.
not seeing Sicilian in the.
Thought you mean claw jobs.
Ugh. No, thank you.
That does not sound good.
Smelly Joe's Big Book of Familiar. There's 2 categories. The ones you can fuck and the ones you can't.
The ones that you can is a
second-
very small category.
Yeah. Just as the ones that are under the age of 12. You know, the line's got to be somewhere.
Yeah. That's where you draw your line, apparently. Right. Now, I'm going to get this in order.
Is that how many years dead or?
Oh, he's learning. Right, yes, these spiders come scuttling out. 2 of the biggest ones grab some deep gnomes and begin to, like, draw them off the earth. Some of the others, like, littler ones, begin to menace folk. Rogar, or Estegon, who has the higher, agility of you two?
I critted and I have a +4, but
And Rogar, what's your...
Rogar's +5, so Rogar's.
I have a +5, and then I have my +5 from.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright, so yeah, I think it makes sense Rogar goes first. So yeah, Rogar, you see these spiders scuttling out of the darkness, grabbing up deep gnomes. The deep gnomes go, oh no, not again. What do you do?
I want to shoot at the giant spider on the right.
Cool. So yeah, you draw your bow, snap it out, and... definitely hits. The
I
spider...
realise in all this kerfuffle, I'm a skeleton short.
Whoops.
That's okay. I'll drag him out onto the thing. He would have been dancing. There we go.
It's one of the many dancing skeletons we currently have to deal with. Yeah, the spider lets out a scream of pain as an arrow digs into it, but it still grabs onto its hopefully future meal.
Yeah.
Then it is Estegon, if you've not got anything else to do.
Yeah, that's it.
Everyone measures the map.
Well, no, I want to do my my lined arrow, but I'm trying to optimize it. see where I can hit the most. Matt, would you say I hit the big spider if I did it from here or from here?
Yeah, that's fine.
These 3.
Yes, definitely.
In that case, then I will move towards there. Make a magic arrow and shoot them at the 3 of those.
Alright.
Won't he hit the under gnome as well?
I think he can choose not to hit that. It's not like it has to everyone. It's a...
Kill the
It
under
actually
gnome.
hit everyone in the line, but I was in the assumption that he was already dead.
No, he's like screaming, going, no, not like
It's
this!
a mercy killing, Eric.
But-
It's a
What
mercy
is
killing.
misery?
But the gnome is short and the spiders are giants, right?
Spiders are giant, yes. So you could perhaps angle it to only hit. Like if you did,
Kill him.
I think if you did that, you could do it without. I think you could do it without hitting the gnome. They're tiny and the thing's giant. So yeah, you can do it without hitting the gnome.
So then I make 3 attack rolls. So this one is for the first.
By the way, the gnomes aren't on the initiative order, Matt. I don't know whether they're supposed to be or not.
They're not. They have accepted death already. At the end of the initiative order, they will just quietly walk to their homes and hope that nothing comes to kill them.
They just covering themselves in like a nice tasty sauce. A little bit of seasoning.
So that's 16 for the first one.
Cool. That hits the first spider and kills it. So the arrow just boom, goes right through it.
Second one, 28 for 13.
Kills it. Just pierces both spiders into kebabs. And the last one,
And now the big one. 21 for 16.
Oh, wow. You can see the last one is very, very gravely injured. Like it coughs up blood and like staggers. And then, yeah, that's your arrow kind of funks into the wall. There's a little fizzle of magic.
Yep.
And then it is Lucian's go.
Okay, I run down here. And targeting this one with...
So it has to make a wisdom saving throw. The wisdom of the giant spider is not successful, and you slam your spear into your shield. The spider lets out a horrible, like, it falls on its back and its legs curl up and it dies.
Excellent. That's Lucian done.
That's dinner sorted.
The deep gnomes cheer in approval. Like, yay! Food!
That's the best thing about eating spiders. Everyone gets a leg, but nobody gets a wing.
Sarah's go.
Sarah would move to the far end of the spider and try to talk to it. Come on, don't do this. This is evil.
But we're so hungry, and these deep gnomes are so delicious.
We can find you food elsewhere. Leave. I can find you food if you like.
I don't know. You seem tricksy. He is their advantage to the next person who attacks that spider.
Yeah, because it is this type of argument.
Which spider is she talking to?
The one who's in front of Lucian there.
Oh yeah, I can see the little Sarah below it. Cool.
So the other spiders, seeing that they are now in danger, begin to clitter and clatter forwards. A bunch of them getting around Lucian. This one's going to move around here to get flanking.
Oh, we're playing with flanking.
Once again, I forgot to say at the beginning, so why not?
Flanking is stupid. Okay.
I also agree flanking is stupid, but it's one of the Slayer's take rules.
Yeah.
Or would you guys prefer not to play with flanking for this game? I personally prefer
love
to
flanking.
Go with... You love flanking?
I like flanking.
It's up to you. If you don't want flanking in your games, you can do that. I was actually considering that as well.
Whatever. I think flanking breaks the game. But...
I think
I
if we're
also
going to make a
think it's
decision,
game.
then we need to make it now because there's 3 DMs on here. We can make
Okay.
it official. I'm fine with scrubbing flanking.
Well, you can also do it per game. Like if one DM's like the idea, the other not.
Well, that's a good
I'd
point.
rather keep it consistent.
Yeah, we do actually have
That's
three of the more active GMs here right now. So, Eric, do you like flanking in your games?
Or nope.
Nope. I'm not crazy about it either. So,
I'm fine either way, but I think it's best to keep it consistent. If we're not going to do flanking, then we're not doing flanking.
You can do it now what you want, Matt, and then we can discuss it later on with all the DMs.
I'm going to go without flanking for this game, and we'll talk a bit more about it in general chat. So, these spiders all clitter-clatter up and begin surrounding Lucian. These two are going...
All part of my plan.
Yep. This is what Lucian loves. And now without flanking, you can't get easily critted. These two are going to attack Estegon.
Does this deep gnome get an attack of opportunity?
He probably would do, but he chooses not to take it. Instead he
Yeah,
just
that's
goes,
nice.
"Oh, thank you, merciful Lord! They're going to eat someone other
Trying
than
to
me."
save you.
1, 2, 3,
I'm
4.
invisible. I'm invisible.
Shoot again next.
He's standing there. Force field, force field, force field.
So, Lucian, they're going to attack you. So, 4 attacks on Lucian. 1, 2,
Just
3, 4. So that was 1 hit with a crit. So we need to add another d6 damage. Crit, but wow, that damage.
Yes.
So you take 5 damage plus your con save, which you passed. So you take half of 5, so you take another 2. So 7 damage. That's one of them. They all kind of scuttle across you, start biting at you. nibbling away. But, you're just a big walking pile of armor, so they don't have a ton of luck. Do they have... Just checking if they maybe had something cool, like pack tactics. But nope, they're just little angry spiders. And then 2 of them are going to bite at Estogon. Bite 1, bite 2.
Second one hits.
Cool. So you need a con save. You pass, so you take 6 damage, as one of them manages to bite into your thigh. Okay, so next up, Vladimir, I need you to make a... actually, no, just be against your passive perception, as something comes out of the tunnel behind you.
16.
16's your passive? Alright, so you're probably going to see the Etin coming.
Fucking Etin.
Or Etter.
Wait, an Etin?
Yeah.
Not Etin, sorry. Etter? Etter caps?
Fuck you, Matt. You said Etin. You promised.
Alright.
Promised.
Instead, 2 much more dangerous and strong Ettins come out.
Yes.
Yes.
So they're female Ettins.
So they're female Ettins. So no dick for you.
No.
Right, so...
I've had a penny for every time you'd said no dick for you.
I know. You'd be a rich man.
Oh, very.
So yeah, you see him coming, so he doesn't get advantage as he comes down from the corridor behind. He can make it to you. So he scuttles around the corner. Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. And he's going to try and garrote you with some webbing. Yeah, this horrible, like, half spider, half man creature makes his way out. And that was on the GM layer, but it was a 9. So, and misses you with his garrote. So yeah, this horrible thing comes up.
The rest, here's a slide like, ah!
Fuck, no! And out of the darkness, another slimy wanker appears. But I think has far too long to run before he can be seen, so everyone can... He doesn't get any chance to be surprising. And he is also going to try and garrote Rogar. 17? Does that hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you take 5 damage as this like horrible spidery thing, like horrible like bloated creature comes out of nowhere and wraps like a big chunk of webbing around your neck and starts trying to drag you off into the darkness, going into your ear. Then it is Chorus's go.
I will cast Bless on Lucian, on Estragon, and on Vladimir. And that's my turn.
Oh, thank you.
Cool. Smelly Joe.
As my bonus action, I'm going to say, right, boys, stop dancing and start attacking things. And the skeletons are going to stop dancing.
Okay.
And start murdering gnomes.
And can you cast once we're closer?
I mean, you were pretty unspecific there, and the closest things to them are gnomes.
Fine, stop dancing and start attacking things that are being horrible to the gnomes.
Yeah, for a moment there, the kobolds raise their cleavers above the gnomes. And then they turn on Smelly Joe.
No, they turn their weapon on themselves. They're like, we were the terrible ones.
Break themselves to pieces.
So I'm gonna have. Oh, he can move to there. Spencius can move to there. So Spencius is gonna attack this one with his katana.
Okay. He just happens to have a katana now.
6.
Misses.
How dead is it?
Pretty alive.
He has a katana from one of the other missions. I can't remember which one.
My
Probably an Eric
yeah,
mission.
Girl Boy and these two, this kobold skeleton and this goblin skeleton are all going to fire bows at this motherfucker.
Woo! Cool. So you begin to pelt the Etin cap. There's an AC of... Okay.
And that one.
Cool. So the nat one definitely misses. The 14 hits. That one hits 2. So that's 9 damage as 2 arrows like nick at his sides and kind of just missing Vladimir and catching him.
Cool. And then these 2 kobold skeletons, I'll move him to there for ease of who's attacking, are going to attack the one next to Rogar.
Okay.
With the bows. 6 and a 14.
Alright, the 14 hits. He takes 7 damage. So yeah, a barrage of short bow fire comes out from many bodyguards of Smelly Joe.
And then Joe is going to move up. No, he wouldn't move up, would he? Fuck that shit. He's just going to go
I'm a mini
touch.
Hulk.
I am a mini Hulk and I am invincible, but I will chill touch this motherfucker.
Come on,
And
you
11.
look like a strong guy. I think you can beat him up.
That misses.
I look like a dead man.
You also probably should be doing 1 more D8 of damage.
I thought I added an extra. For fuck's sake. But I missed anyway.
Vladimir, this is horrible creature with like the face of a spider and this big distended bloated belly in front of you. And it's like making weird licking motions at you.
Yeah, I'd give it the middle finger. With the hand with which I'm grasping my holy symbol. And assuming that it is probably immune to poison spray, I'll attack it with a shocking grasp.
Shocking grasp.
Ugh.
No.
I'm blessed. Is that gonna help? Probably not.
No. Maybe.
Yes.
14 was hitting before.
That would be.
Just waiting for my internet to reconnect. There we go. Yeah, you hit with that, and he takes gets shocked, and you can see his muscles seize up. He can't take any reactions.
Yeah, and Vladimir's like, fuck you, and runs over here.
Fuck you. The gnome's like, we like his style, we do.
Vladimir's accent becomes suspiciously less thick when he's in danger.
When he's in danger. He's like, bugger. Right, the giant spider, the very large one, is going to fire some webbing at Lucian. Lucian.
Will he have disadvantage because this guy's there?
No, he's incapacitated. Oh wait, it's let's see. The target is restrained. Blah blah blah. But I still have to hit, so he's actually going to use it on Estegon because Lucian's just a big pile of armor. So he fires his webbing. Oh wow! I should have done that on Lucian.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lucian, you're just sprayed with all this webbing goop, and you are restrained by webbing. And the spider kind of clicks its little mandibles and begins to sort of back away, carrying this gnome with him, my gnome. And backs away into here. Gnome's like, no! I always knew I'd die like this. And that's his turn. Sicilian. Spiders are attacking people and gnomes. There are weird, half spider men. There are just undead everywhere. It's a clusterfuck.
Yeah, I noticed. I think the big spider looks like a bit of a danger. And I think I'm gonna walk forward a bit.
Alright, you try and squeeze past the massive undead.
Yeah,
luckily they're all quite small, so you can step over them.
Yeah, well, even so, through friendlies you can step.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna cast a hex on the big spider, which is a bonus action with a range of 9.
Cool.
The damage does not count yet because it's rolled on hits.
Okay.
So I will first cast the hex on it, and then I will cast an Eldritch.
Alright, so you step forwards. What does your Eldritch Blast and your Hex look like?
My hex is just a small tintle around in his head. And
So
then
like a
I'm
symbol around your
gonna-
head or a symbol around the spider's sort of body?
Around Spider's head.
Cool. So this strange eldritch symbol appears on the
And-
spider.
Penis.
I think I'm gonna make it wisdom. Is weakened stat. So every wisdom save he has to make, or wisdom
I
check?
believe it's just checks.
Wisdom check.
It's just checks.
Just checks. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. He has disadvantage on. And then I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Alright. You do what warlocks do best.
And I roll one.
But you do it badly, unfortunately. So yeah, it just... he is actually squeezing right now because he's backing into this passage, so you have advantage. So you can roll again if you want.
Another one.
I really would like that. That'd be fun. Nope,
Yeah.
that's not a 1.
Nope.
So you hit. I'll say the 7 damage counts because that was the first roll. So you hit for 7, and then you get your plus
Yeah.
6 to it.
Yeah, cool. So 13 damage in one hit.
You need to re-roll the 6 for the hex because you said that one didn't count because it counted on a hit.
No.
It was just meant to be.
Down.
Bam! Yeah, just Eldritch Blast straight to it. It lets a horrible hiss of pain. The gnome's like, "Oh, this is what hope feels like," and cool. Snufflet, the greatest hero of
Snufflet.
all.
Is gonna fly down here and distract this motherfucker by doing.
Sexy fan dance.
I mean, she can do a fan dance or she can shit on him. I really feel like I should be saving the shit for a bigger boss. No, she's gonna sing a song. She's gonna whistle at him. An
Also
old
feel
song
like
from his childhood.
The spider people, they're probably like, more shit on me.
Yeah, we're not exactly.
So she's
hygienic.
gonna do the help.
Cool. At the end of the turn, every last deep gnome just like seems to pop out of existence, like it just disappears, like bloop, as they all just turn invisible.
The panic and visibility.
Yeah, just like oh
It's
god,
the equivalent of just releasing a bunch of ink from like a squid. or
pretty
something.
much. They just- but I'm not going to go around and just remove them all yet because I don't think the fight will last much longer. So-
Do we hear the distant echoes of whoop 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 as they run away?
Yes, you're whoop, 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 whoop. Rogar, you are currently being grappled by this angry spider dude.
DC
Spider
12
dude.
strength, right?
Yes, if you want to break out of it, or you can attack if you want.
No, I want to break out.
Cool. I want to break free. Oh yeah, no trouble. You like just smack his hands away and escape his grapple.
And then I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up, and that's all I can do.
You are not prone. So,
Oh,
but
was
yeah,
it prone?
no, he was grabbing you, but he didn't. You were like he had his like garrote around your neck and
I
was
thought it was
dragging
like
you away.
webbing. Yeah, alright. Yeah, then I'm just gonna stare at him.
All right, he stares back, kind of annoyed that you ruined his trick.
A nice slow song plays in the background.
Yeah, Snufflet begins singing a more romantic tune. Estegon, you are restrained by all this webbing, and 2 wolf spiders are snapping their little mandibles
Yeah.
at you.
Estegon is not very strong, so he's trying to hit the webbings with the short sword to break it that way.
Alright, you'll have a disadvantage because you're restrained.
But you have blessing.
Yeah, that's also so 16 for 5. I think 5 was enough, right?
Let's have a look. Web
Right.
has
Yeah.
hit points of 5, yeah.
Yeah, so the webbing, basically, like I cut myself open with my main sword, and then
Alright, you cut yourself open, committing seppuku for your failures.
That as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, you've got one
I've
more attack.
dishonored my family.
I make that, yeah, but you offended the guy. But that
18
for
hits.
4.
You manage to nick this spider and it hisses in pain.
And that's my turn.
Lucian, you're surrounded by angry spiders.
Which I will ignore, and I'll hit my shield against the giant spider.
Alright, you bang your shield, there's a big dong.
Talking about big dongs.
Dong.
There's my Etin.
You miss your Etin penises, don't you?
I do.
Oh, it makes it.
Oh,
The spider is wise. And is not affected.
I am restrained at the moment, aren't I?
I
No,
wasn't restrained.
you were not webbed.
Oh,
You said it wrong in the end last turn, Matt, but I was restrained.
Yes, it was
Okay.
Estegon who was restrained, sorry. You are fine. I mean, you're surrounded by angry, bitey spiders, but, other than that.
well,
On a scale of 1 to 10.
I'll just stay here, surrounded by the angry bitey spiders.
Cool.
They just want hugs and kisses.
What does Sarah do?
Since she was not disturbed, she's trying to psychoanalyze the older spider and say, "Tell me about your mother." and pretty much continue to try to find out why she's evil. Because she's naive, like her owner.
It's like, hey,
How
don't speak
loud
about
is
my
the
mother,
sound
right?
How loud is the sound of 8 spider eyes rolling? I mean, is it audible to the whole party?
Well, they roll. They don't roll at the same time, so it's like a click, 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 click.
They just roll each eye individually.
Could you roll a persuasion check for me? It's
sure.
completely ridiculous. But with your spiders, charisma.
Oh damn! It's -4 or something. Wait.
For Sarah giving an attempt at this, not you.
Yeah. Actually, can we say -3 because I do not have it in front of me?
Yeah, sure.
Or just give me a moment and I can roll it later.
Don't these creatures have an intelligence of like 3? I don't think they have a concept for mother.
Yeah, it's a lot creepier.
Delicious.
Yes, my mother was delicious. Thank you for reminding me. Wow. Okay. I mean, the wolf spider has the intelligence of -3, so yeah. So I don't think you get through.
It's just one.
It's like I'm a giant spider. I make things paralyzed and then eat their delicious juices, which is what he's going to try and do to Lucian. So 4 attacks on Lucian.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, what Lucian likes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a random spell in the middle there.
He's shielded.
Oh, okay, I see. Shield goes up, and these spiders like, oh, come on. It's bad enough you're entirely encased in armor, but you're now going to be using shields. And then 2 attacks.
I pass one of them a tin opener.
2 attacks on Estegon. One of them for 16.
Yeah, 16
They have
just
an
hits.
advantage, don't they?
No, I got out of
He's
the
out
box.
of the
Oh, you
weapon.
got out of the web. Oh, sorry, you still had the little mark above you.
So that's 7 piercing damage
That's my blast.
and a Constitution save to reduce 9.
That's a fail.
Okay, so you take a full 16 damage.
Wait. Bless.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
That's true, yeah.
That one.
So,
Yes,
Just
enough.
make it.
so 11. Okay, so you take half a 9, so 4 more. So that's 11 damage instead.
Yeah.
And that's the swarm of spiders. The Etin caps. Wow, my internet's being a little bit dodgy today. So the Etins, or not Etins, Etters, are going.
Etin.
I know. They're very similar. Shut up. They are to me. This one's going to try and garrot Rogar again. Because he likes doing that. But I'm guessing 12 misses.
Yeah.
And the other one is going to try and spray Chorus with webbing. So Chorus, a bunch of web flies towards you. 16?
17.
So the heavily armored priest does not get webbed up, and he can kind of scowls annoyed and slinks back a little bit, I think. Yeah, he slips away into the darkness for the time being. Chorus, it's your go.
I will tilt that. Yeah, because I can't use a crossbow right now. I have a shield on. I will tilt that. The large spider that's dragging away nothing. The invisible gone.
There's like something, it's squirming in its little mandibles, but you can't see it. Everything, just a little bit of blood comes out and lands on the floor.
You hear him crying, "I did not think this through clearly."
You can't see me, you can't kill me, that's how it works.
Yeah, I will tilt that this one.
Alright. You have to make a... Nope. That is a miss.
It's squeezed up.
It is squeezed up, so you do get advantage. That is true.
Oh, yeah.
That's a hit for 6 damage.
That's my turn? Yeah, okay. That's my turn.
This spider's looking pretty messed up now. You can hear like a gnome going, "Oh, maybe I'll live another day, but probably not." Smelly Joe.
This is where Smelly Joe's fireballs everything, including the gnome.
Especially
the still under orders to attack, so do a nat 20 on this motherfucker.
Nice. So that's 15 damage.
So 15 damage.
He hacks a big chunk out of its arm and it screeches in pain.
And then bow, a 22 for 8 damage.
Is that on the same?
Oh yeah. Sorry, this is the kobolds
All right.
facing him.
Another arrow funks into him. He looks even rougher.
The last kobold that's facing him. That's a 19 for 8 damage.
All right, now he looks really rough. Like he's staggering. Kind of lets the garrote he was holding fall. Looks like he's reconsidering life choices.
Girl Boy is also going to target him because their other target is pissed off. So that's 22 for 6 damage.
Yeah, that one catches him in the chest. He gurgles for a second, falls to his knees, and expires.
Man, these skeletons are badass. Skeletons are usually shit, but
I know.
when
Normally
I'm
you
in control
roll
of them, they're
absolute bullshit with them.
And the other two, seeing that their target has run off, is going to move over here and just shoot at the spider directly in front of Estrogen, sorry. That's a 21 for 6 damage.
All right, yeah, that hits. Looks very, very wounded. It's kind of starting to do that thing where it curls up in on itself.
And a 20 for 8 damage.
That one kills it.
Jesus
it goes over. It's dead. Your skeletons are actually super useful for this time round.
I'm genuinely impressed.
I am.
So Joe goes, you know what, guys? You can go back to dancing once we're done killing these spiders. Fucking great job.
I'm so proud of my boys.
I really expected them to do shit. I mean, really, this is quite impressive. I'm going to chill touch the giant spider.
They deal like 30 damage there-ish, so it's pretty good.
And I have advantage because he's squished up, so that's a 24.
Yeah, that hits it, and it turns and curls up in on itself and dies.
I killed a lot of stuff this turn. I'm very pleased.
What the fuck is happening?
I'm not used to killing things. I must write a letter. I'm going to use a bonus action to start writing in my diary.
Yeah, diary.
Today was a good day. I killed some spiders.
I might have made up for accidentally killing that big-headed gnome.
Yeah, he deserved it.
Vladimir is gonna try and get rid of the last spider at facing Astegon, seeing that Lucian is doing pretty well with his armor and shit. He also probably accidentally steps on this little gnome that's currently under him because he's like, I'm gonna go over there, and it's like, oh!
It's not so much step, it's that way you like walk into like a low piece of furniture, like it catches your knee and you just hear it like bounce away, like ow!
What is it? There we go. Then I'm gonna firebolt. Yeah, I'm gonna firebolt that one at Esteban.
Fucking magic,
15
yo.
for 9.
Yeah, the flame hits it. It screeches in discomfort. Very badly hurt by that.
Yeah, that's it.
Cecilian, your original target has died a screaming, painful death.
Yes, I would like to put my hex on the spider behind Lucian.
Okay. The little symbol appears floating above the spider.
Just so you know, you have advantage on the one in front of Lucian.
Yeah, I will leave that one to Lucian. But I think I want it to be Digbert, by the way.
Oh, so a little dip buck appears on it, but like a classy Eldritch version.
Yeah, and then I
Yeah,
will
the dick
cast.
is a tentacle.
Think it very Eldritch.
Yeah, and then I will.
Eldritch butt.
Then I will cast an Eldritch Blast up his butt.
That hits for free. 4 damage.
4 damage.
It lets out a little scream, and the dick tentacle, like the butt tentacle, flares brightly.
Drills in its brain, yeah.
Yeah. Snufflet, the fluttery.
Snufflet is gonna fly down to here, and this time she's gonna whistle "Ding Dong, the witch is dead."
Okay. Rogar, your Ettercap friend is dead. What would you like to do?
What did the Eldritch Blast hit?
I hit the one in the middle of the other two spiders. This fella here.
Okay.
Didn't have.
I'm gonna aim at that one.
Okay. Draw your bow. Ding Dong, the witch is dead, is flying through the air very melonically. Yep, that hits. Oh, yeah, definitely kills it. Just straight through the eye. It lets a little hiss and dies. Estegon, there's a single annoying, wounded giant wolf spider with an owl singing at it in front of you.
Well, I'm going to try it with my short sword. 22
Yeah, that definitely hits.
bracelet. And I'm going to use my bonus action to use second wind.
Cool. So yeah, it dies.
And I move towards here.
I see what you're up to.
That's my turn.
Lucian, there are 3 remaining spiders around you. Clittering and
I'll
clattering.
attack this one.
That hits. Kills it outright. You just drive your spear into it and then flick the body off into the air.
Okay. And I'll stand there looking nonchalant.
Yeah.
I'll just lean on my spear.
I do this every day. This is my thing.
The pointy end. Ow! 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 Do I look cool though?
All that armor, he's fine. I think the spiders are dumb enough to just keep attacking until they get food. So they just keep
Pretty much.
biting at Lucian. Nom.
Ah, that one hits.
Cool, you hit, take 6 damage, and roll a con save, please. You
I failed.
Wow.
No, you succeed.
Oh, wait, I'm
Yes.
blessed.
Oh, yeah. So
Even with one, you succeed.
blessed doing work this session. Cool, so you take 6 plus 3, you take 9 damage.
Okay.
Sarah also went there. Sorry, I skipped her.
Yeah, no worries. Sarah will crawl over to the mate of the spider that just got killed and say, "See, evil doesn't do anything for your stomachs. In instinct speech, right? Like move away, run."
There's like, we really just don't have language, and we are a very stupid creature species. This doesn't work. We can't make it work. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know, but Sarah, of course, actually keeps trying.
Speaking of chorus, what does chorus do?
Let's see. Everything's dead. Okay, I will move 20 feet. And still touch the spider that Sarah gave me advantage on.
Okay. 15 hits, you deal a mighty 1 damage.
Nice.
It is mildly annoyed. Your heart's just not in it. Like, you like spiders. Smelly Joe.
Yeah, they're spiders.
There are 2 spiders left and a lot of skeletons.
Okay, bony boys. Fight on.
Rain of arrows!
Shoot those last 2 spiders, I mean by that. In case I wasn't clear enough for the people that are listening. And then afterwards we'll kill the gnomes.
Hey!
Shh.
I knew it.
So they're gonna line up and there's just gonna be a hell of bow shots. Whatever. Boom boom boom. 20 for 8 damage.
Cool. Which one was this on? Right or left?
Right.
Alright, yep, hits him.
Cool. Next
Badly
one
hurt.
also against the right. 13.
Also hits him, he is dead.
And then all the rest are obviously going to be against the live one. 21 for 6.
Yep. There's just a hit.
14 for 8.
Hits. Are you tracking ammo on your individual skeletons? I'm just curious.
No. Do we do tracking ammo?
I don't know. It's fine, I don't really care.
Also, by the way, Adam, your damage rolls for the skeletons says +3. Shouldn't it be +2 because you're in your attack roll you have +4?
Let me have a look at my skeletons.
So that's proficiency +2, and then for damage it only be +2.
Typical cheating Adam.
Yeah, I don't know why they've got +3.
Typical cheating Adam. They all have magic short bows. Alright, there's a
Yeah,
hail.
all +1 bows.
Well, only doing damage then, because it's not like a deck roll.
There's a hail of arrows. The last few spiders curl up and screech and bleed on the ground, and there is silence. The other Ettercap decides not to return. After a few seconds, all the gnomes pop back into existence, stare at you and go, "My God, you saved us. And are you gonna murder
you're
us
now
now?"
indebted to us. No. You owe us a life play, as your gods demand. You must serve us now.
That's not how
Yes,
religion
no.
works, but you did. You saved us. Oh, thank you. We'll distract the drow for you. That's fine. We'll make sure they don't interfere with you on your way to the phase spiders. And you know what? This festival, it's no longer about surviving a whole week. It's in your honor. You can have your pick of the women.
Yes, and may this day be known, day of, what day is it? It doesn't matter, but this day will forever be known as a day where Vladimir and friends saved the group of gnomes. Vladimir Day. You can abbreviate it as Vladi Day, it doesn't matter that much. But, it's very important holiday now. All your workers should take day off during this day of the year, next year and the year after. After that, you're probably all dead. But hey,
It's fair.
Why are we naming it Vladdy Day?
Estegon is going to sit near the fire.
what are you going to call it? Sicilian Mikalakadapati in the 5th day? Is too
No,
long.
it's
Doesn't-
obviously Joe Day because my skeletons did so much damage.
I
Day.
do think Sicilian Attorney Percival Clarence Ravenhold Harvey the Lovely the 5th day would be a pleasant day.
See, he is agreeing with me.
Don't
Wait,
you
no,
guys
he's
think?
disagreeing with me.
I think
Damn
it's
it.
a stupid idea. What are your thoughts, Spensius? And Spensius goes, I think Joe is clearly the smartest person here. I'm with him 100%. Yes, very well said, Spensius.
So that is very clearly just you doing mouth talk. Wait, what is happening?
I shoot at the guy. I was like,
Yeah?
screw you. Well, actually, I'm taking a short rest. But
No, I would like to save little gnome from Ettercap. You can't just.
Oh, let him have one.
Just the one.
And anyway, the voice of Spensius does come from Spensius. It's not Joe putting a voice on.
I don't believe you.
This is
think
me
you're
talking
just
out of
very,
character.
very talk.
Yeah, there's actually...
I know.
Still don't believe you.
I think you're full of bullshit.
I think you're very. Have you ever heard of Jeff Dunham?
No. Is he a bullshitter?
Yes.
No, Spensius talks. He's a very talkative man, aren't you? I mean, well, Spensius. My name is Spensius. I am a bodyguard. I don't like to talk much. Well, he doesn't like to talk much, but he talks.
Well, that all seems legit to the deep gnomes. Right. So yeah, you save them, and you see the gnomes kind of talk to each other for a little bit, and then eventually one of them comes up and goes, "Well, since you saved us, it's only fair that we give you a reward."
Hello, Joe. Yes.
No. Definitely not that. But we, unless you force us, because we can't really stop you. That's what the drow come here for.
Go back to dancing, boys. Clearly they missed the dancing.
They start dancing with
Gonna
the
do
skeletons
sexy dancing.
who are their saviors. And they go, well, we've managed to keep some stuff hidden from the many assaults and murders, and well, we think it would do you some good. And they bring along, after they kind of dig it up, they've clearly got buried off somewhere in the distance. They bring along a potion bottle. It's a sort of clay bottle with a stopper in it, sealed in wax, and a short sword that's in a black scabbard, very ornate handle. There you go.
May I have potion? I actually know how to brew them. I could maybe research it and see what it's made of and make more of them, depending on what it is.
Maybe.
Well, let's see what it is first.
It's an invisibility potion. That's why we've not used it. We can already do that.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see what sort of potion it is? Because I don't believe these little shits.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably taking a short rest right now, so you'll get a chance to check. It is an invisibility potion. And
I knew they were lying.
And the sword is a +1 short sword. However, it's a +1 drow short sword, imbued with kind of the magic of the Underdark. If you use it in direct sunlight, there's a 1 in 6 chance of the short sword losing its enchantment and power.
Yeah, I use staff and magic on occasion.
I look at Rogar. Rogar, you're familiar with the Underdark, right? Do you want the short sword?
I could use a magical weapon.
Well, you can take it then.
You're remembering your fight
you
with the
seem so
gargoyle.
excited.
not.
DM gives you a free magical weapon. You're like, well, I guess. I mean,
Otherwise, has to go.
Well, I mean, yes, it would be nice.
And,
Ungrateful
you know what? Fuck
shits.
you, ungrateful shits. And the Etin Cap reappears, takes the short sword, and runs off.
Stabs you with it.
For the watch.
I would very much like to have a look at potions, see if I can figure out what it is made of, and maybe reproduce it.
Yeah, that's something you could maybe try during your downtime, sort of between contracts. So if the others don't mind handing it over.
I think it would be most helpful for all of us if I took it. I could make potion for all of you.
I have no issue with it.
If you make potions for all of us.
Not for free, of course, but I can make potions.
I trust him entirely.
You said for all of us.
I mean, he is telling the truth. He knows how to brew potion. He doesn't know if he can brew this one, but...
How about this? The first potion we'll purchase from you, any potion, is at 50% off.
Sure. No, let's say this. First potion you get from me will only be cost of ingredient. I don't want to make loss, but if you bring me ingredients, I can make you the potion. First potion. is essentially free. Or if you don't want to get ingredients, you have to pay me exactly as much as ingredients cost, but nothing more.
Do you want
I
the
don't
good
know
news
what-
or the bad news, guys?
Thank you.
Good news is you can make a potion of invisibility.
Bad news is very difficult.
Bad news.
The bad news is
Drunk
you need to be
dwarf
level. You need to be level 11. It will
Yeah.
cost you 2,000 gold pieces to make.
Yeah, well, none of you know this. Anyone else here proficient with the herbalism kit?
I mean, it's still kind of a good deal for them because they'll get their first other potion off you cheap.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever, I
okay
wouldn't
with it.
use it anyway. Invisibility is a mug's game.
I don't know what it means. But...
So we covered.
Cool.
Do
Oh.
we finish our short rest without any...
Yeah, your short rest goes by uneventfully, apart from the gnomes celebrating you and your great success. You can all
I am
roll.
doing arcane recover to get back the bless spell.
Cool. So yeah, use your arcane recovery, get back your spell.
I literally used no spells.
Yeah, because level 5 and skeletons.
I used one spell slot which I got back.
Right. But sword, yeah, Robert, it's a +1 sword. The only difference being if you use it in direct sunlight, it has a chance of breaking effectively. Because it uses the power of the Underdark. Yeah. Trying to take me to the okay, cool. Yeah, so your short rest goes by uneventfully. The gnomes celebrate you. A couple of them run off and say they'll go and distract drow guards so none of them get in your way. They do say once you've actually gotten the phase spider eggs, they might notice, but none of them should get in your way on the way there.
I helped them exchange the the sign that says 7 days without attack to back to 0.
Well, no, because it's 7 days without massacre. No one died, so
Okay,
they keep their sign.
Well, some of them died.
No, the ones who got caught managed to get free and escaped. You saved the gnomes. That's why you got both magic items.
One was just dragged away by an ettercap.
Oh, no one's
That wasn't
noticed that.
canon.
No one noticed that straight away.
No one really liked him.
No one liked him. He was a sex offender as well, so no.
He always gets put at the most dangerous tunnels just so they hope that one day he'll get dragged away, and it finally happened.
It finally happened, exactly. Right, so whenever you guys are ready, you press on again once you've had your chance to rest, say your goodbyes to your new delightful gnomish friends, who tearfully wave and go, "I'll never forget you," and you head back into the
Celebrate Floody Day for the rest of your lives.
roll persuasion check.
I give him guidance.
I give myself guidance.
Are they grouped up? Would I be able to use a shatter spell to get them all at once?
Yeah, they're all together waving at you.
Excellent.
19.
Floody day, floody day, floody day.
Vladimir kind of pumps his hands in the air at the same time, and then once we're out of earshot, he says, "Will not matter. They won't survive until next year anyway."
Making cards again? Rasputin?
Was that English?
What?
Never mind.
Shall we carry on?
It's not so much an accent thing a lot of the time, Chorus. It's your microphone's a little tinny, so it's quite tricky to understand. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys, you carry on. You follow the map. You see a few more signs of drow now. Some of the way markings are more direct. Sort of phrases in Undercommon about Lolf, about kind of way markers as well. You see one that's like this far to a city, I don't know, some famous drow city. And like as you move deeper and deeper into the caverns, until eventually, you suspect, if this map is correct, the phase spiders lair shouldn't be too much further along.
Death pie.
Yeah, at this point,
I would like to eat my death pie as well.
I summon Sharon and have her walk on the ceiling, 90 feet in front of us.
So you have you've got your spider on the ceiling 90 feet in front of you.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
familiar, and I see in her eyes.
So your spider would come across like the end of the passage, and there's a lot more of these like sacred to Lolth symbols here now. They're pretty much everywhere. This is clearly like an important space to the drow. But your spider would be the first one.
These are little stone statues, right?
I mean,
like
there was one of those you found, and then it was like stuff carved into the walls and little fetishes put up in certain spaces, different things.
Okay.
We should take some of these. They're cute.
I
What do
guess.
you want them for?
For office ornaments?
Oh, I don't think drow decoration makes for good interior design.
I mean, look at these cute ruby eyes. Are they not cute?
I did
not
always
sure.
want spider-themed sex dungeon, but
This isn't Germany, for crying out loud. We can't get away with this sort of shit.
What's Germany?
It's a country. In
No,
my
it's
mind.
not. There we go. In my broken mind.
I look to the
sometimes
others
play
and-
Dungeons and Dragons with my friends, and I made up this whole world. It's a country in Asia of this world that I made up in my mind.
I see things. Anyway,
Yeah, so I'm just setting up
He
the
says
next
while
map.
looking directly at the camera.
I see things. You dirty bastard, put your pants back on.
No.
I'm sorry. I was thinking about sex dungeon too much.
Force line of sight, enabled. Cool. Should work. Right, so as you go along, it would be Sarah who would first, like, kind of stumble
We
into the
see
end.
everything.
Why?
Yeah.
Why do you see everything?
No,
I don't-
no.
Oh,
we
because
can see
dynamic light
everything.
isn't
Fine.
enabled. There we go. I swear I
I
had it.
think it's definitely safe around here. No giant spiders.
Well, that's the thing. Sarah sees a giant spider. This huge, slightly like wrong alien-looking spider. It's kind of chitinous hide, unlike any like spider. I mean, you just fought a bunch of giant spiders, but these things are strange and alien.
Yeah, just assume I will be relaying the information to the others.
Yeah, kind of creepy looking bear. And you see, it's in this cave. This, small sort of cave that it dead ends off. At the end of the cave, on this rise, this little section is about 10 feet higher than the floor of the first floor of the cave. You can see several, about five of these large, sort of slimy eggs that have been put up there. And the spider that's appeared chitters around for a few seconds, sort of looks left, looks right, does a wee spin, seems satisfied that nothing's here, and pops out of existence.
Is that normal?
Apparently.
I got one.
They are called face spiders.
They go through phases. We all do.
It's true, I had lesbian face long ago.
That explains nothing. If anything, that raises more questions.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I feel that we should return home, have a warm cup of cocoa, and forget that any of this ever happened.
But we won't get paid, Smelly Joe.
Dang.
Also, cool legs.
I have 15 gold. I cannot afford a cup of warm cocoa.
Oh, fine. Onwards and upwards.
I think we have to be careful if the thing appears again on the same spot. We have to be ready for that.
Sarah will make a circle first and see if there are any other spiders.
So Sarah does a wee circle. As she does so, like about a minute passes or so, and then pop, another spider appears. Has a wee look around. It looks slightly different, this spider. It's a little larger, coloring's a little different. Has a wee look around, sort of checks the area, seems satisfied, and pops out of existence.
Okay, so I don't see the area right now, but are the eggs on the far side?
Can you not see through Sarah's eyes?
No.
No. Oh, okay. I thought you could. Let me have a look. There's a way of doing that, isn't there? Advanced. Has sight. And I'll just make it go to yourself.
Have you got Fog of War turned on or Advanced Fog of War? Because there is a very square black whatever.
I do have...
This is the advanced Fog of War is for us visible now. You have to reset it or...
Oh, whatever. It's fine.
Like
as well.
Here we can't...
It doesn't
Well, it depends.
matter.
If he wants to see further than that, then he's not going to be able to.
Well,
no, because
I've got
you
to
can
give
see
him
the
sight
spider.
before he can see.
The spider, like every token, tracks their own Fog of War. It's not as a group.
Chorus.
The problem is probably that Chorus is not anymore on line of sight with the spider.
Well, the spider doesn't have any sight, so it wouldn't be able to see anything. I'm just trying to give it sight now, but I can't find Chorus. I guess your name's not Chorus on the actual thing. It's fine. The description will do. Yeah, the spider pops out of existence after a few seconds.
Okay, so the eggs are on the far side.
Yes,
Would
the
it
eggs
be
are on the
a
far
smart
side
idea?
on a slightly raised part. There's also a small like pool of cave water off to the left. This rough floored cave.
How large are the eggs?
They're about like American football sized.
Oh, so one can take 2 or 3 and run.
Yeah.
Okay, Sarah will go on the other side of the cavern from the eggs.
So the one closest to the door where you guys will be entering.
Right. Horizontally, not vertically.
You know, I'll just move you in so you can see, because there's nothing in the
I'm confused and slightly aroused.
Oh, okay, fair. Understand.
Back there.
I thought it was square. Anyway.
My face.
You guys can't see nothing yet, so you guys stay back.
Well, I'm very tempted to fly Snuffletin because this is boring. Listening to a man talk about spiders.
Sarah will. These are the eggs, right?
Yes, these are the eggs up here.
Okay. Sarah will move here, and I will cast light through her.
All right, so Sarah starts glowing.
No, not on Sarah. Just a random rock in the ground.
It's a touch spell, so yeah, it's a she.
All right, so Sarah casts light on something. I'll just use Sarah as the light for the time being.
Yeah.
So
glowing something weird. Let's say the rock is glowing bright purple.
All right, so this bright purple glow boofs into existence. A couple of seconds pass, maybe 10, 15 seconds. Sarah moves away from the rock, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Or behind.
Cool.
She's
You don't have to move out if you want. You can see through Sarah's eyes. So you just keep yourself in there so you can see. Oh, another spider appears. Sort of looks around for a second. Makes a wee noise as it notices there's something glowing. And it scuttles over to the glowing thing and begins to like claw at it. And confused as to why there's something glowing in its lair. Eventually it grabs it and poofs out of existence, taking the glowing object with it. Actually, can it even do that? I'm just going to double check it can do that. I don't know if it can take stuff.
That'd be quite valuable information if it could.
Yeah, I'm just going to double check.
Don't think they
magically
can.
as a bonus action, the spider can magically shift to the material plane from the material plane to the ethereal plane, or vice versa. So, I don't think why it couldn't take a small rock with it. It's clutching it. So, it pops out of existence.
I'm very confused. Why would phase spiders lay their eggs in our dimension instead of their own? Shh. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll keep it down. So, what are we doing? We've decided they don't like glowing pebbles.
I think
for one, I'm shocked.
sneaking is a bad idea. We can only get so many eggs before they notice anything.
Yeah,
Let's
but
kill them.
we can try.
A possibility is that Roger and I sneak in, bring the eggs towards you guys, and you bring them further into the cave.
Yeah, I think
Is
We
it maybe possible to lure one spider first and then kill it, then lure the other?
we can have a bottleneck here, and also, can spiders take eggs with them through dimensions? Because if they poof their eggs away, we're pretty much screwed.
Well, they can also climb walls, so even that we have like they can just climb in this tunnel and jump on top of us.
Tunnel is still very small. The spiders, from what I understand, are pretty large.
Leroy Jenkins!
No.
I'm rooting for you, Joe!
We could always try and sneak in, and if something goes wrong,
Yes.
you guys just jump in and help us.
Jem, what's the ruling? Can spiders take objects with them? While
You don't
dimension
know.
hopping? I mean, did it take the pebble?
It took the pebble.
So then you do know.
Well, that's what you know. You know it can take pebbles with it. That's the extent of the kind of information you've gathered.
Can I roll something to know something about phase spiders, like Arcana?
Yeah. I don't know if Arcana would give you much information on phase spiders,
Nature?
but it might give you a little something.
If it's nature, I'll help someone. I'm not good at nature.
No, I'll roll nature.
Help me, I have expertise.
24 if he's helping me.
Yeah, I'm helping. I also gave you guidance, let's say.
24 is enough, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, the
roll
phase
one
spiders are strange monstrosities that ambush predators. They spend their time in the ethereal plane until they find something they want, and they pop into existence, ambush it, kill it, eat it, and escape back to the ethereal plane. You think they probably have to lay their eggs here because the ethereal plane time travels a little differently. So in order for them to actually incubate and grow, they'd have to spend some time in the material plane.
So would I know that maybe switching the eggs over to the ethereal plane wouldn't be good for the eggs? Like they wouldn't be like, we are being attacked, let's bring all of the eggs to the ethereal plane until the attack is over?
They're not particularly smart creatures. They're smarter than the average spider, but still not very smart. You don't think they would think like that. You think they'd probably be more likely just to try and kill the intruder than escape with eggs.
I'm thinking let's try get them one by one, pick them off, get them through choke point, and lay into them.
We have both of us can use guidance, and we have an invisibility potion. We can stealth it if we like.
I really don't think they were that tough. I mean, they were just gnomes. We'll easily be able to take them out. Why are we spending so long discussing it?
These are not gnomes, Manager.
Oh, no. We'll leave the spiders alone. Let's kill the gnomes.
We don't get paid for the gnomes.
We're not killing the gnomes. Stop being
How
evil.
am I supposed to get their tiny skeletons?
You will get tiny skeletons somewhere else, probably.
Where are my tiny
If
skeletons?
I ever come across tiny skeleton on mission, I will bring it to you. Yes?
You're my new favorite.
You could try making spider skeletons.
That's not possible. They have to be humanoids. Anyway, we're getting distracted. Go kill spiders.
Do we want to first the plan where Roger and I sneak in? Or do we just want to make a lot of noise?
For sneak attack or advantage or something.
Is realistic because we need many eggs, and if we just have 2 people sneak in, we'll get what, like 2 eggs per 4 eggs per going inside and going back. They will notice us sooner or later. Might as well be on our terms instead of theirs.
Of course, about how
I
many
agree.
eggs? About how many eggs were there on the?
5.
So
Extra 5
that's
Oh, never fucking mind. I thought there were more eggs. In that case, yeah, sneak it. Sure. Let me come here. Let me give you guidance.
I will give whoever
Fuck.
else is sneaking.
Wait. I think you're missing the point here. There are only 5 eggs. We might want to go deeper and see if there are more eggs.
Is true.
Was
It's
there
a dead
another?
end.
One,
This is the end of
Dead
the.
end.
Is this a dead end?
Yeah, this is the laying site.
I am getting bored. Let's kill spiders.
So, do any one of you guidance me and Roger?
Now let's just kill them.
I will guidance you.
Is Bless still up?
No, it's been.
No,
that would have
no,
faded ages ago.
No, and doesn't matter because it is. Though I suppose I could cast it right now for later.
Yeah, I think I'll also Bless.
We've spent so long discussing
I think
this. I probably need to cast my mage armor again.
You say that.
Yeah, I don't think I do have some better stuff.
Estegon is going to try and sneak in.
Yeah, I won't Bless.
Did anyone guidance me or?
Yes.
Yeah, sure, I'll give you guidance or whoever.
I can Eldritch Blast you.
Oh damn it! Eldritch. Damn.
Oh shit.
All right, so
That's fine. That's
I rolled like shit.
yeah, you did a 13 though. 13's all right. So you guys,
Can I give you-
He's blind as fuck.
Can I give him
Don't
advantage
you
somehow
know that a passive perception
by
of-
having Sarah light up another pebble?
Well,
I'm sorry.
that's maybe not the best idea because then they will like spring up and they will see us. Then we'll wait there. But Roger's not able to see.
Rogar is a human, so he's actually very, very blind if he goes in. There's no
So
natural light in there
I'm
whatsoever.
actually the only one who's able to see.
I may have a solution. I can cast Sacred Weapon.
But that also
No.
gives us light, right?
Yes.
And the point is that we
Yeah,
want to sneak in. And not
if
make-
you have a light source on you, you are incapable of sneaking.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Okay.
Can we didn't we throw in light pebble with light on it?
And then they took it.
I can just cast a light again. It's not like it was me.
You know what?
Yeah, but Estegon is not stepping in when you throw a pebble with light because it will spring up and these spiders will come towards us and see us.
Yeah, I'm on with Joe. Joe on this one. Let's just kill it.
Yeah.
This doesn't-
Okay, fine.
Yeah, quite.
I will cast. How many spiders were there?
You've only seen one. They just seem to. Well, you've seen a couple, but they just pop in, look around, and then pop back out of existence.
In that
I will
case,
cast-
I will prepare a bit like with the righteous butter to put it in the quiver.
So, okay, we all prepare to attack anything that comes in here and someone pulls it, yes?
Yeah, I will cast the bless on Estagon, Roger, and
I think
who else is in front line?
I think here is a good idea. Estegon, run in, grab one of the eggs, run out, then they have reason to come after us, not just...
And yeah, this is a bottleneck.
The problem is though I'm not very I'm better in ranged attacks.
Just run.
You can just
That's-
keep running it to end of fight.
I think Uncle Joe is the fastest of us.
I think as well, yeah.
I don't have dark vision either, you idiots.
I think hand me
We can cast
fortune,
light on
I'll
you.
do the running.
You're just like a glowing ball. You walk around, get one of these spiders.
Somebody
Nufflet's
just-
going to fly up to here, and she's going to wait for one of the spiders to appear.
Cool. One of them
And
had
then
literally just
when it
popped into
does-
existence.
I will hold my action for Chiltas.
Smelly
Yeah,
Joe's
I will-
going to hold an action to do Shocking Grasp.
Oh, is that one actually here?
Yep, it pops into existence there as Smelly Joe sent Snufflet in. I've been popping them in out of
I
existence
put-
while you've been
I-
doing this.
She's going to fly up, and as she flies past, Smelly Joe's going to cast Shocking Grasp through her
Alright, well,
sparkly feathers, and then it's going to fly back.
before you have the chance to do that, roll initiative, because it sees an owl coming at it, and, you know, it might react before you do.
Can I put the righteous butter in?
Yeah, I think you could have had the righteous butter in because you said that like 30 seconds ago.
Can I
Right.
conceal touch?
No.
Would Snufflet be there then, or would she be further back, flying
you're-
at it?
In the wrong place. Yeah, you'd be further back. Like, it pops in, Snufflet begins flying at it, it sees Snufflet. And it's like, oh fuck.
Oh, technically, I'm at initiative 22 rather than 21.
Okay. Why is that?
It's not. I don't have my Luckstone bonus on initiative.
Oh, does Luckstone give you bonus to initiative?
Ability checks.
He's right.
Huh. I need to improve my other character's initiative.
Doesn't make any difference, Matt. You always roll like shit for initiative.
It's true.
Nothing personal.
I'm an old half-elf, it makes sense.
You're an old something.
Right, so it pops into existence. Descending.
Smelly Joe still has his shocking grasp
I'm
held
just,
as an action.
An owl
I'm
starts
just moving
flying
in.
towards it, and then its courses go.
I'm just moving in to roll initiative on Shara. I'm not actually moving in.
Alright, you run in, like, yeah!
No,
Cast a spell.
I need to cast initiative for my familiar.
Redcon. To cast Bless on Roger, Estagan, and Lucian? Yeah, Lucian.
Done that.
No, I didn't. I haven't got it out.
Oh,
That's not.
okay. I'm pretty sure you did that before we started this, but okay.
He was
Did I?
holding it, that's what.
Yeah.
Alright, you cast
Lucian.
Bless. Then it is Sarah's go. Sarah, I'm guessing, runs up to give advantage on whoever goes near this thing.
Yeah, sure.
And then Lucian. Okay.
I'll move forward. Oh, that's ugly. And
Just an owl.
use Sacred Weapon and Shield of Faith on myself. I now radiate light. And that's my
Okay.
turn.
How big do you radiate light? I'll give you a wee token. I'll just give you a wee torch.
20 bright and 20 dim.
Alright, I'll start working on that. Chorus is next.
Wait, Chorus already went.
Yeah, so I'm confused as well. Why did Chorus already go? If
Sarah and I rolled a 22.
Congratulations. It's Estragon's turn then.
Yeah, this way.
Estegon's turn. Okay.
I'm going to shoot the spider with sharpshooter.
Sarah or the phase spider?
The face spider.
And this is my side.
The large ugly spider over there.
So
You have
Sarah.
advantage on that. Distracted.
Yeah, let's see. 22 for 21 piercing damage, plus 1d4 radiant damage.
Wow. Right, so that's 23 damage. You shoot it in the face. It screeches in pain, clearly very badly injured by that. It kind of thrashes around in great discomfort. Vladimir.
Is it still alive?
It's still alive,
hold
yeah.
on.
Oh, sorry.
I wanted to use my action search.
Okay.
And shoot another arrow.
Alright. You draw another arrow, fire.
You have Bless.
Yeah, I know, but...
Come on.
yeah,
10 misses.
Yeah.
Swishes past it. It hisses in
The
great
damage does.
discomfort and rage. Vladimir.
Vladimir is going to move up. I thought we were going to get Spider over here, but whatever. He's going. I actually
still at
cannot
that,
see you here. Well. Ooh, this is.
you should be able to see.
I'm not seeing a spider though.
Wait,
Well,
Lucian
we're
is
still in the
radiating
thing.
light, right?
Yes, but wall is in the way.
Move further.
This is my kind of. I can't. That's 25 feet.
You
I
see
can't
the square,
see
right?
it.
So you should be able to see it like this.
Oh yeah, I can barely make it out. Yeah. I see
Wow.
like a single leg.
It's
You
very.
can also just like step here.
Well, I don't see Roga's light, so I should be able to see it fully. If I did see Roga's light.
Rogar does Rogar have a light sword? Lucian has his light sword, which I have on.
Oh, Lucian. Sorry. That's what I mean.
Which should be emanating light. I think it is.
Oh, how much is it? How much light are we talking about?
40-20 from Lucian. And it
Sounds like it's going to have a lot of cover though,
seeing
if you
that.
can barely see it.
I see that. Well, I can't see it. Like if I saw the light from Lucian, I would be completely able to see it.
It is 20 bright, 20 dim, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
something
don't see that.
something is blocking it for some reason. Because like I go out on Rogar, and Rogar there's a weird like cut off. So I think I just need to move this a little bit. How about now?
Yeah, now I see it.
Yeah, there we go. There's just a little bit of wall coming out.
I will firebolt it.
Poof.
Because fuck you.
That blasts it and it
That's
dies.
18 damage.
Which fuck you.
Yeah, it goes.
Yeah, so Vladimir goes up. He's like, that thing is ugly, and he just summons forth fire from his holy symbol. It's like, ah! Kill it! Bloody day! Bloody day! Bloody day!
Bloody
Sorry,
day.
If you were trying to be stealthy, he just ruined it.
We were not trying to be stealthy.
No one was trying to be stealthy. There was zero effort there
If
to
the
be
dead
stealthy.
thing spots us, we're fucked.
Although this probably happened very fast, like...
Yeah, like that was all happening in like 6 seconds. It just got blasted by arrows and magic and effectively torn
But
apart.
I imagine it screeched loudly after getting hit by fire and shit.
Oh, yeah.
I think, like, sneaking
Are
us
we
off
throwing
the
shit
table.
as well?
Sorry?
Are we throwing shit as well?
Are we throwing
Yeah,
shit?
why not?
Take it literal.
Carry on. Is that your end of your turn, Vlad?
It is.
Cool. That's Rogar's turn.
Alright, Rogar, it's your go.
Moving up.
I thought we were trying to lure them into chokehold. Oh, never mind.
Oh well.
I'm pretty powerful, so you don't have to worry about me. And then I'm just going to ready an action in case anything pops into existence. Ready an arrow.
Alright, cool. So Cillian? What do you do?
Do I see or hear anything?
No. You just see this large, like, dead spider, legs, like, twitched in on itself.
Okay, then I will stand here and hold my action till something appears.
Okay.
You have to say
Nothing.
what action you're holding.
Eldest
Yeah.
best.
Yes, of course. Snufflet?
That she was going to attack is now gone. She's just going to fly up closer to the eggs and report back to Joe what she sees.
Can it carry an egg?
If anyone gets up to the eggs, they can pick one or two up. They're kind of big and cumbersome, like they take an arm, but you can hold them.
No, I'm asking if the owl can.
No,
grasp one
it's a bit big for an
another.
owl to carry. The little owl feet.
And also carry her own damn eggs. She's got things she wants to do, not carrying eggs around. That's the end of her turn.
Alright, Smelly Joe?
Smelly Joe's gonna move further into the tunnel, I guess, and sort of say, "Come on, boys, keep up." And Gotta follow. If you see anything, shoot it with your bows. I will hold an action to do a chill touch if I see anything.
Okay.
Maybe let one of your skeletons walk across.
Why don't you have one of your skeletons walk across?
Man makes fair point.
Sarah and Lucian.
Sarah will hold her action to dash to the near to the nearest spider. That's no. She will dash to the exit 40 feet if she can.
Okay, yeah, sure. Scuttles along the roof. The roof, which is about 30 feet tall in here at the top. So you're about 30 feet above them. Well, at the edges, probably more like 20.
I didn't see the egg, so yeah.
Cool. I'll move you.
Okay.
Lucian, what do you do?
Move out into the open. Those are the eggs. Here I am, big target, come on. Be targeting me.
Chorus, it's your go.
Okay. And I'll ready an action to Toll the Dead any enemy that tries to jump me.
I will walk to 25 feet inside the room. Look around and ready in action to chill that.
There's a point where we realise that Matt doesn't have any more enemies coming. He's just really fucking with us.
There was only the one yet. It's
No.
one water laying 5 eggs.
He
There
did
were
describe
two
two
spiders.
different spiders phasing in and out of existence, at
It's
least.
the same one, just with a fake moustache, and you fell for
Said
it.
it was live.
Hey, where are you going, Chorus? There we go. Estegon, did your go?
Yeah, I'm gonna see. Where are the eggs? Oh, all the way over there. What is this? Is this water?
That's water, yeah.
Does it look deep or?
It's just like kind of a pool of cave water. Probably not too deep. It's just kind of dripped off the ceiling and gathered there.
I will continue my way. Let's see. It's 20, 30, 35, and hold on action. If any of these spiders jump in, I will shoot an arrow.
Cool. Vladimir, it is your go.
I'm just gonna move like a little bit, like this, like not be like, yeah, and then I'm just gonna hold my action to firebolt if I see anything, any spiders.
All right, Rogar, it's your go.
Move 30 feet, then hold an arrow ready for any phase spiders.
Cool. Sicilian, it's your go.
Well, I step in further. Stay next to Chorus and do the same. Hold my attack till something pops up. Yes, it's gonna be the Elder's Blast.
Snufflet, it's your go.
How surprising.
Snufflet's gonna not do much. Gonna sling a happy tune. Saying about spiders. Whatever that Gwen Stefani song is about walking into spider webs. That one.
You could be spiders.
Yeah, she doesn't sing it that well. She doesn't know the song.
A little disappointing. Snufflet
I
after
mean, considering she's a spider, I think she's doing pretty good.
She's an owl.
Sorry, I was getting the familiars confused.
She even got you fooled. It was just a song, not really a spider.
Is he wearing a mustache?
Everything's wearing
It
a
is now.
mustache.
Who are you people?
What are you doing in my home? Boop. Who has readied actions?
Lucian does.
Everyone.
Right?
Everybody.
So yeah, suddenly,
one.
out of nowhere appears spiders, a legion of spiders. Right, give it do your thing. Chorus, was it who spoke first there?
And who should be attacking the same one? Let's see. Chill touch.
All right, you reach out your hand, you chill touch
On the spy.
on this one, I believe. Oh,
No,
you
I
miss
don't.
horribly. You're shocked by this horrible thing that appears out of nowhere.
But I try to hit the leftmost one on the bottom.
All right. Who's in
I'm
the
just
game?
going to move Snufflet so I can actually see what Joe can see, because with Snufflet being there, I see the whole map.
Yeah, so Estegon will add an alt action and he will probably shoot at this.
All right. Estegon snaps off a quick shot.
Okay.
Where is Estegon? There. That hits.
So 7 piercing. Oh, and well, actually, plus 1d4 radiant damage.
Yeah, so we'll just count that.
Do
So
you
that's
want-
11.
Okay.
Lucian's attack goes off on the same one.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. Spoilers, spiders aren't super wise. Actually, this one's not too unwise, but that still doesn't matter. Yeah, it takes the full...
It's having a bad day.
Fucking hell, full 15 damage. It's having a very bad day now. Oh, that was not the correct thing I put in. Right, it took 11 from Estegon, followed by 15. It's still up, but it screeches in pain, not liking that initial barrage.
Then Sicilian will hit it.
Everyone's very good at attacking that same spider. It's like, fuck that spider in particular.
I literally cannot see it. I will be attacking a different one.
Yeah, she probably might not have
I
seen.
can only see this one.
Ow, that's
One
mildly
damage.
inconvenient.
Each one we can close off or exit, that's fine. And he's
AC
also close to me.
AC 21 and 1 damage.
Yep, definitely hits, but doesn't hit very hard.
Yeah.
Is it my turn to do my held action?
Sure.
Yay. I can sort of see this one. I don't know whether you want to give it partial cover or
I
whatever,
think it would
but
get
I'm
a
going
bit
to
of
try.
cover, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try and chill touch him.
Kablowies! I mean, that one dies. Blah! Just a whole bunch of spiders pop out of existence. Everyone turns, looks at that same spider and goes, fuck this one in particular, and opens up on it.
Vladimir not being able to see that spider. It's like, what is everyone attacking? And attacks this one.
Vladimir, it's dead. What are you shooting at it for? We
There you
got
go.
the last spider.
There's more! So 5 damage on this one.
Oh, I never saw a roll.
I can see it.
It's just not popped up for me.
It's probably lagging.
Which one was it,
Damn it,
sorry?
roll 20.
The
This
darker
top
one? Oh yeah, my roll
Oh
20
yeah, I
is being
think
slow.
my
Yeah, we're getting lag.
Minus 5.
There we
Okay.
go.
So after being barraged by all these different
I mean, I
attacks...
assume their AC is lower than 21.
Rogar has his one left, but I don't know if the lag is going to hit me hard.
Quite possibly.
Rogar's going to hit that same one that Vlad.
Alright. Rogar snaps off a
There
shot.
it goes.
I'll start moving my
Well,
spiders.
I mean, there goes my internet, so I can.
And so the internet does internet things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, internet. Why did you just have to close my character?
I'll start moving the spiders.
Roll 20 is really...
He's fucking around.
It's just having
Yeah.
it's having a wee moment. It's having a senior moment.
We could play this in Theater of the Mind.
Yeah, but I have monsters to move and attack you with.
On my end, it's a 22 with 12 piercing.
Yep, that hits.
And then I have, I think, a plus 8 from Colossus Slayer.
Cool. Roll that shit.
For an extra 4.
Alright. So, yeah, you unload that spider. It screeches in quite a bit of pain. But then the 4 remaining spiders charge forwards. 1 attacking Sicilian, 1 attacking Lucian, and 2 of them attacking Rogar. They're like, fuck you. We don't like your face. So the 2 attacking Rogar. Beep. Bite 1, bite 2. I think they both miss you, Rogar. It was a 6 and a 14.
Yeah, those are misses.
Yeah, they miss horribly. The 1 attacking Lucian. 13. And the 1 attacking Sicilian. 17?
17 hits.
You take 5 piercing damage and you need to make a DC 11 Constitution save.
I think I make it.
I'm going to reconnect. See if that helps.
Have I lost people? Why is it
I think everyone's just quiet because Roll20's not working, so they're trying to figure it out. Hey, all my spiders bounced back to where they were before. Oh well, they all missed apart from the one attacking Sicilian.
I'm gonna refresh.
Yeah, we have to wait.
Yeah.
I did, and now everything is blurred. Don't do it.
Yeah, you have to wait a very long time and then everything will come back. But
Mine's back alive. Right, so Sicilian...
I mean, I am gonna have just to make sure everything's in the right place.
And the con save of 17.
Alright, you pass, so you took half of 14 damage. So you took 6 from the initial bite, I believe, and a half of 14, so 7 from the follow-up poison.
6 plus 7, I would go unconscious, but because
Your Death Ward Pie.
Death Ward Pie.
Alright, so yeah, this horrible spider scuttles up to you,
Bound
sinks its fangs into you, poison rushes into you. You feel a strange warmth in your full stomach, and you don't fall unconscious. Smelly Joe. It is your go. Spiders suddenly appear and start attacking your friends, but they do pretty piffling. All around, they're just pretty disappointing.
I'm gonna
dudes.
move here and sort of go. Oh well, I can see them. I don't really want to hurt. Would be the best method of killing, maybe them. But I would shatter here so that I only hit.
I won't tell anyone if you hit someone.
I suppose I'll only hit these 2 with a shatter. So
What's the range of the with the shatter again? 10 feet?
yeah, it's a 10 blah blah blah.
Alright, cool. You're fine then.
I'm doing it so I don't hit Lucian. I think it's 10 foot. Click and I'll reposition it.
Yeah.
It's 10 foot, yeah.
10
wow,
foot
for a
radius.
whopping 7 fucking damage.
Alright, and it's a con save?
yeah.
Yeah,
There's
cool.
something.
Well, just checking. Sometimes the things are wrong.
Eh,
Yeah. Meh.
mine aren't.
They were wrong earlier. today. They both pass. Oh wait, one of them fails, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a DC
So,
16.
Yeah, so one of them passes, one of them fails.
1
So one of them takes the full 7, the other takes 3. As there's a loud explosion and the spiders hiss in pain. And then
Was it in an area not to hit Rogar, or
they don't hit Rogar? No, you're okay.
okay.
The kind
Next
of
time I'll
cave
hit Rogar,
rumbles a
don't worry.
little bit, but you didn't hit any of the
I was a
walls
little
or ceilings,
confused.
so
I thought for sure you were going to hit me, Joe.
you're used to playing with jab.
I was trying, I accidentally missed.
No, next time.
And then, as a bonus action, he's going to say, Bony boys, move up and unleash with your bows of merry. And the skeleton's
Unleash
gonna-
hell!
At the spiders, in case anyone. And Rogar. If you can hit Rogar, make it look like an accident.
I can
so
Joe
I'm gonna move.
says unleash hell, and one of the skeleton opens up a portal into the nine hells.
It's like, wow, that's impressive.
I was
They're gonna
hiding that I
aim-
could do this.
They're going to aim for the one in front of Rogar. And make it look like an accident. So
Clever.
that's 4 bow shots.
All crit fails.
2. That's really shit crit damage. 3. 4. Oh, actually, shit. There's a 5th one as well because Girl Boy is there as well. So yeah, I move her up
Alright.
as well and have a bow.
So far, they're all hitting.
Oh, that one probably misses.
All but one hit.
No, that last one.
Yeah, all but one. So the last one misses. The other 4 hit. 7, 5. Sorry, 5, 7, 12. 17,
21, I think.
21. And this was all on the
That's
same
23. 7 plus 5 is 12. Plus 6 is 18. Plus 5 is 23.
one? Cool. So a barrage of arrows hit this this
All of that
creepy one in front of Rogar. It screeches in pain and comes. Looks like it's very badly wounded after that.
And that's the end of that chapter.
That's the way it goes. Lucian. Sorry, Sarah, and then Lucian.
Sarah will just search for any more eggs that are not immediately apparent. It
Cool.
is wisdom 10, so just a state roll.
Yeah, she has a search around. Those seem to be all the eggs that are there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I think Rogar might be in a bit of trouble there, so I'll run over to that one and take a whack at it.
Cool.
With my booming spear!
Aren't you gonna get an attack of opportunity against you?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't give a shit. Have you seen my armor class?
That's basically the attitude.
Lucian was the top of his class. His armor class.
Oh.
I mean, with those rolls, you're not gonna hit anyone. Although, 69.
Worth. Not worth. I want to kill something. Yeah, no.
I love the fact that with Lucian's attack, he literally could have rolled anything else, and with the bless, he might have been able to get it. But a nat 1 is a nat 1.
Yeah. Oh, wait. It's...
A
Yeah.
miss is a
and
miss.
that one always misses.
Yeah.
Doesn't change a natural one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And I'll cast Sanctuary on Cecilia.
Cool. Alright, Chorus.
And
it's
that's Lucian done.
Can I use my bonus action to shove Cecilia behind me?
No, I'm afraid not. You
Okay,
could
never mind. I will tilt that.
chill touch.
Just stand in front of him.
There's a spider in front of him. That's the spider's
I am
square.
tiny.
You are not tiny. You are small.
I ran right.
So you are two
Okay.
sizes smaller than him, but you don't think you can occupy the same space as
whatever
him.
you do, you can't. I mean, even then, you're not gonna get him out of the melee range of the spider. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want him to attack me instead, but yeah, sure.
like Sanctuary is gonna do that.
I will still touch the spider that is. I think it missed anyway, but I was aiming from the one on top, the one left of Roger.
Yeah, you
But it
miss.
just misses. Okay.
That's too gone.
Cool. I will create a magic arrow. I will walk up to here, and I will shoot the tree in this line.
Nice.
There's 3?
Yeah. Well, there's 4 actually. I can only hit 3.
There's one more over here, right?
Now
And
the
then there's
question
3
though, am I going to use sharpshooter or not? No, they're all going to be. It's going to be normal.
You have bless. Come on, do it.
You have blast. They have an
Go for
AC of what, like 13 or something.
Go for it.
Do it.
Let's see. Okay, well, I have to do sharpshooter for all of them then. So this is for the first one with sharpshooter.
Okay.
So that's 17.
Oh, damn.
Does a 17 hit? Otherwise, I will roll the blast 1d4.
It's dead.
Sorry?
It's dead.
Okay.
You kill it.
So the arrow goes through the second one, hopefully. That will probably miss.
Yeah, that definitely. There's no saving that one, I'm afraid.
Yeah, okay. So it will basically go through him then, but not doing any damage. And for the last one, 15.
That one digs deep into it, and it is very nearly dead. You can see like blood is just pouring out of the wound you left in it.
That's plus a 3 radiant damage.
Oh, plus 3 radiant damage? That might be enough, actually.
Yeah, the righteous butter.
Yep, righteous butter. Yep, you had 3 hit points left, so it digs in deep. The thing growls in pain, prepares to attack, and then righteous light pours out of it, and it goes and dies.
Cool, so let's see how far did it walk. Cool, and I will take 2 steps more. That's my turn.
Alright, Vladimir.
I mean, I could use one of my 2 spell slots, but I feel like we don't need it. And, something horrible might happen after this, so better safe than sorry. I'll just firebolt the one I can see, which is this one.
Alright, you cast...
Ba-ba-da-boom!
Scatter
I
Blast!
have advantage because I'm so good at casting spells.
It's Bloody Day, that's why.
Because of Bloody Day!
Bloody gets always advantage on Bloody Day.
No, I'm afraid not.
Well, you gave me inspiration for Bloody Day, right? Remember? And I said I used it right before the attack. Do you not?
Oh, that's right. You gain
lagging, right?
disadvantage for Vladdy Day now. You gain inspiration for that now, but it smashes into the spider. It hisses in pain. It looks like it's reconsidering life choices, but it's not quite dead.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Vladdy Day is still good.
I'll just take a step back to let Smelly Joe have a better look at the situation.
Rogar, there's a horribly wounded spider in front of you, which is now dead. As you cut into it with your fancy new sword.
And then I'd take a few strides towards the eggs, feeling confident.
Alright. Sicilian.
I would like to hex that motherfucker of a spider that's still standing.
Alright. The spider that enjoys mother incest looks back at you as it is hexed.
Yes, again with a dick butt.
Dick butt appears upon its face. It looks
Do you do this while? Do you do this while screaming, "How dare you protect your young"?
Yes.
Your young belong to us.
I don't give a shit. Anyways, then I will cast a little. First of all, I will give him disadvantage on dexterity saves. Dexterity stuff.
Okay.
And then I will cast an Eldritch Blast full in his face.
Eldritch Blast to the face. Alright, that misses. Goes wide, smashes into the wall. All the rocks fall and crush all the eggs. It's very sad. No, but you miss and it just crashes into the wall. Everyone's favourite owl.
She's gonna unleash a torrent of shit upon this spider.
It's
Distracting.
disgusting.
Jesus Christ. Oh, there's shit everywhere. Why did you angle it towards
Look,
us? Oh!
It is about to move, so it's not gonna be that useful.
That spider must have a shit day.
Oh, god damn it. The spider clitters up, misses its attack on Rogar, hisses angrily, and disappears. Yep.
When it disappears, does like a load of owl shit just fall on the floor, or does it disappear with it?
It appears to take the owl shit with it. So you can imagine somewhere in the ethereal plane, there's a face back going, "Aww, that's nasty."
It's now ethereal owl shit.
And with that, the last spider disappears. Yeah. You guys probably spend a good few turns prepare action, but the spider does not return.
Okay.
And yeah,
Okay.
If it doesn't come back, can we just attack Chorus?
yeah, you can
Hey.
all jump on Chorus. Yeah, there's a long, tense few seconds that stretch into a few minutes, but the spider doesn't seem to reappear.
When they're considering attacking me.
Yes, you can tell they're all out to get you, Chorus. All of them, especially Smelly Joe.
Damn the necromancer! I knew it.
Would it be able, like, would Esgon think it would be able to get the poison out of these spiders?
Oh, it would be possible to harvest
Yeah,
poison.
I too wanna harvest these spiders for all that I can find.
I have some flaws. I don't know if anyone wants to help me.
I mean, I'm pretty good at survival living, so
I have a +4. What do you
I
have?
got a +6.
Oh,
So-
you do it. I will help you. You're
wanna
filling
help
up my
me, we can
flask.
split it evenly.
Well, I have 2 flasks, so at least that's what I have.
Yeah. I got some flasks as well, I think. Actually, no, I have a priest's pack, so I don't.
It will.
I'm gonna have my
It will,
skeletons keep watch.
yeah, it will take some
Well, so
time
rules
to extract venom from all these spiders. It's a slow process.
Yeah, that's fine.
I will start giving eggs to Smelly Joe's bag of holding and sew them in.
All right, you start shoving the eggs into the bag of holding. You pop them all in without much difficulty. They just like slop out
I
of the
would
ground.
like-
Guidance myself. Yeah.
I would like to sit down and take a short rest.
All right,
15.
cool. So
Wait, you also just have a +4. You said you got a +6. You
Oh,
liar.
Well, no, it's a 17 actually. It does, for some reason, it doesn't count my proficiency.
yeah, that's strange. So
So 17 to harvest some poison.
you get about
That
7,
toxin, whatever.
10 or 12 minutes into your searching of these spiders. You probably managed to get a vial of poison. You're kind of in the process of getting more of the vials. You've already got the eggs when one of the deep gnomes shows up, like scutters along, running as fast as his little legs will carry him. He probably like pops out of a crack in the wall, peers into reality, and goes, "What did you guys do?" "Oh, well, you killed you killed these things." The drow know what you did. They're coming. They're coming, and they're angry. There's a lot of them.
Could we get away?
Get the eggs and run.
Gotta, but
Yeah.
need to go. Need to go now.
Running.
Joe, bag of holding.
Yes. I put all the skeletons in the bag of holding, except for Spencius, because he's special.
He's a
Actually,
very
fuck it, no,
special
Just the
boy.
eggs. I just put the eggs in the bag of holding. The skeletons could run along beside.
All right, you guys,
Clickety clack, get in the sack.
get in the sack. Get in the sack. Come on, for fuck's sake! All right, everyone.
Running.
All right, stop moving your tokens for a second. I just need to get them all selected, since I have. them all
I
here.
love how you say stop moving and just everybody twitches their tokens.
I know, just like a little twitch, little twitch. Cool. So everyone, runs into the darkness, begins to sprint along. For a while, you don't hear anything as you run. It seems like maybe the gnome was wrong. It's just a deathly quiet, and you're slapping footfalls. So, but the strange kind of echoey nature of the cave eventually carries a loud, horrible roar. Something like snarling, a demonic, horrible noise comes through the ring, and you kind of almost sense like a tingle in the back of your neck.
I had tacos for lunch. I do apologize.
This was a fart.
Everyone is relatively certain it was not a fart.
In any case, whether it was a fart or not, we should run faster. Away from the bachelor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to.
What do you mean we should run? We're already running.
Yeah,
Please
everyone-
stop running.
Everyone's feet
Everyone stops running.
smack into the ground. And I think this is probably a good place to take a break.
Good plan.
Give me a chance to set up for what is to come. So yeah, we'll take a wee 10, 15 minute break, and then we'll come back.
Cool. I'm gonna go wee for 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, it gets harder when you're older, I understand.
I wet myself.
All right, see you guys in 50.
Erections get harder. Wetting yourself gets so much easier.
God, when I originally designed this encounter, I didn't expect to have this many tokens to cram into every cavern and the beginning sort of sections. I'm gonna put all
the necromancer.
I'm gonna just put all the skeletons on one token.
No, that's fine. I mean, don't worry about the skeletons. I'll space them out once I get in there, if that makes sense.
Cool. Run.
I'll be back in a bit.
Right. Take a break time.